The NASCAR Xfinity Series enters the round of 8. Just 4 races remain in the 2025 campaign, and we kick off this round at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It's Sunday night action, and we are all set for the race to get going. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Las Vegas. Everybody is set and the stage is beautiful. Only 5% chance of rain in the middle of a desert. That's exactly how we like to see. And the round of 8 is gearing up to be very, very exciting. Taking a look at where our championship challengers stand, it's Justin Allgaier on pole position from Connor Zilich and Brandon Jones. Jesse Love is down in 6th position. Carson Catfield is in 9th alongside Sheldon Creed in 10th. Then Sammy Smith is in 15th and Sam Mayer is down in 16th position as well. One of the most continuous and competitive drivers so far back down the order. In terms of the regular season as well, that was dealt with. And surprise, surprise, we're seeing changes even now in the round of 8. The common points, Connor Zilich on top on 3,106. Then it's Allgaier, Jones, Love, Mayer, Catfield, Sammy Smith and Sheldon Creed. If you win any of the next 3 races, you are into the championship finale at Phoenix in just 3 weeks' time. This is going to be a very entertaining run. Welcome to JB Motorsports, and we're syncing up as well on USON shortly to give all of the action. Josh Birch alongside with Josh Turner, and we'll be there ASAP shortly to get going as well, who comes into it as well. In about 4 minutes' time, we'll be getting ready to go in as well. So, what have we learned this season so far? Well, Allgaier is pulling all the stops out here at Las Vegas. A stunning qualifying performance. Connor Zilich in the 88 just can't stop winning, can he? That man is on a complete charge. But let's see what we're going to have today. It's a tough, demanding circuit, this. And as many remember from the IndyCar days, Las Vegas, when it bites, tragedy can strike. Hopefully that for the 38 drivers tonight, they all respect the speedway and we're all set to go. Michael says in the YouTube chat, what I've learned the whole time watching is that Sheldon Creed is cursed. Absolutely. There's a lot of wind out there actually as well. You can hear it. Says Bob. Good evening, Bob. It says Justin Connor on the front row. Michael says hello, and so did Bob as well. There is a lot of wind you can hear. That's the track noise that you've got coming in from the international feed. So you can hear how windy it is at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where we are gearing up for what is going to be an epic night. Also, we've got the final 2 hours and 45 minutes of the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship at the Petit Le Mans. That's going along on another stream here on JB Motorsports. But let's send it downstairs to the CW as we get ready for the invocation coming up soon, as well as the command to fire engines for the Focus Health 302 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Getting you ready for the round of 8 for the Xfinity Series here on the CW. And let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about some drivers we haven't talked about yet, that being this guy, the 20 of Brandon Jones. Jamie, should we be overlooking him? I feel like we shouldn't, because he just won recently.
Yeah, I mean, he won at Kansas, the last mile-and-a-half racetrack we were on, and I liked him practicing qualifying earlier today when I heard him breaking down his car. Not like excited, just being very thorough, giving Sam McCauley all the information that he needs. Gibbs, I thought, looked like they had the best cars. Now, JRM surprised us in qualifying because it didn't look like they had what they needed. But Brandon Jones, what you got to remember is if he can make it to Phoenix, he's won there before. And not only did he win at Phoenix, he outran Kyle Busch in that race. So really good track for Brandon Jones.
Maybe momentum increasing there. How about Sam Mayer, though?
Well, Mayer's momentum has kind of went the wrong way. I thought they were going to be really good last week at the Roval. Spoke with he and his crew chief before the race. Seemed optimistic. They just didn't have the speed they needed.
And as we get ready to start today's pre-race ceremonies, Golden Corral would like to take a moment to thank our nation's heroes. It's a privilege to serve those who serve.
Please rise as you are able. Remove your hats, and veterans render a hand salute as the El Dorado High School Navy Junior ROTC Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome Motor Racing Outreach President and Senior Chaplain, Billy Malden.
Heavenly Father, we pause to recognize your presence in our lives and ask your blessings on this day. For safety for our drivers, teams, officials, and joy and great memories for all in attendance, enjoying this sport we all love. We pray for the men and women of our armed forces at home and abroad, as well as our first responders who protect us and our freedoms. Bless them and their families. May your peace and love surround us all. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome singer, songwriter, and voice behind the anthem across America, Y. Mac.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you. God bless.
Let's hear it for...
All getting set then here as well for the Focus Health 302. That's 201 laps ahead of us here tonight. Stage 1 will be at 45 laps to come into it. Right now, though, we're going to get ready and sync up with our colleagues over at USRN, ready for today's action at the Xfinity.
Engines are roaring as the NASCAR Xfinity Series kicks off the round of 8 playoffs in the desert at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. This 1.5-mile oval located in Nevada opened back in 1996 and has since hosted over 35 Xfinity Series races. Today, drivers will face many challenges while battling for 201 laps around this unique oval. The track features a D-shaped layout with wide sweeping corners, meaning you'll see plenty of 3-wide racing today. One of this track's trickiest characteristics is its bumpy surface. Temperatures drastically shift out in the desert, going from scorching hot during the day to freezing cold at night. This change in temperature has created an extremely challenging racing surface over the years. Earlier this season, Justin Allgaier put on a dominating performance, leading 102 laps of the race. The 7 team came out on top after an exciting overtime finish. Today, the pressure is on. Will as 8 drivers now battle for a spot in the Championship 4. Could points leader Connor Zilisch continue his hot streak and bring home his 11th win of the season? Or could Justin Allgaier go back-to-back at this track and punch his ticket to the Championship 4? Let's watch and find out.
Welcome to the Xfinity Series as we sync up with USRN. I'm Joshua Budge, alongside me, as you've already heard, is Josh Turner. And we are in for the first round of 8 for the Xfinity Series in 2025. Justin Allgaier lines up on pole position alongside Connor Zilisch on the front row. And then Brandon Jones, Eric Amarola on row 2 in 3rd and 4th position. We'll get the full grid as we go. But this is going to be the big one. Everybody knows the next 3 races are very important. You dominate here, you lock your place in for Phoenix at the end of the year. Well, the wind is getting up here, the temperature is rising, and that's always going to be quite an exciting factor for the Xfinity Series coming into it. Let's see what we're going to have coming up as well. You've already had the grid coming in on USRN. You'll have it with the CW team shortly. Let's get ready then and send it back downstairs because apparently Lee Diffie's on the Bathurst 1000 broadcast from inside the Las Vegas booth, talking to Marcus Ambrose, who's at Mount Panorama. So that's something. The Xfinity race is about to start. So Lee Diffie's commentating the Bathurst race from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. That is dedication to the cause. Let's send it back down to the CW as we get ready.
You could feel the tension when you got here today, that things are ramping up.
No reason why we can't do this.
This is not just another race.
The kickoff of the round of 8 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and it starts at a pretty tough track.
We're going to have a big one here, guys.
It will be elbows up today for sure.
Keep our heads down big all day like we always do.
Everybody believes that their team is good enough, but only a select few get to move forward.
We'll fight hard for you in here. You do the same for us out there.
So we are ready to go.
Go hard every lap. Be smart, but race hard.
This is the most important race of the playoff at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. If you're looking for a driver who could hit the jackpot here today, keep your eye on Connor Zilisch. When you look at what Zilisch has been able to do the second half of the season, hot streak is somehow an understatement. Domination is a better word for what the team has been able to do, which is a 2.1 average finish over the last 17 races. And today should be no exception. Crew Chief Marty Lindley told me as long as we can get the car dialed in to what Connor wants balance-wise, I have no doubt we can win this race. Again, they are looking for their 11th win on the season. It would lock them into the Championship 4, Dylan.
And Kim, Justin Allgaier was the winner here in the spring and backed that up today by qualifying on the pole for tonight's race. A Vegas sweep tonight means a couple of things. Of course, it's a pass to the championship race, and the biggest thing that comes from that is 2 weeks to prepare for that championship race. But it also helps to diminish any momentum that their teammate in the 88 has from their win a week ago. Zilisch still hasn't won on a 1.5 mile racetrack. Allgaier is one of the best on those. With the unknowns looming ahead at Talladega and Vegas, the 7 team is one of many who's emphasized this race as maybe the most important one of the playoffs. Time to get the engines fired in Vegas. Let's go trackside for the command.
Journalist and 2-time breast cancer survivor Holly Kane. She's here to say the most famous words in motorsports, joined by co-founder and chief executive officer of Focused Health, Sean Holt, along with his mother, breast cancer survivor Miss Betty Carreño.
Drivers, start your engines! Let's go!
Love that from Holly. Well, don't catch out in Vegas just yet. The race is just about to get started. The round of 8 with 300 miles out west is coming up next.
Indeed, it is. We're all set to get going. Josh Turner's alongside me now up here in the comms box on JB Motorsports and USRN. JT, good evening to you. Here we go then. 2 races in 1 day for me and you with Xfinity and Cup. But the round of 8 starts for Xfinity. We're in for an absolute cracker. Good morning.
Yeah, absolutely. 35 minutes past midnight or 25 to 1 if you want to say it like that. So this is not going to get confusing at all, because I can hear myself in my talk back. I can hear you, JB, in my headset, but in my left ear I can hear the USRN feed, which is around 3 seconds behind. So if I say hello,
you've heard yourself say hello.
That just came through on my headset in my earpiece on the left-hand side. So if you want to know how delayed I am having to hear myself, but for once, hearing myself delayed isn't really distracting because it's in an earbud, not in my main headset. Anyway, we've got 201 laps ahead of us, JB, and, well, it's the Focused Health 302, and it's here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
It's going to be a big one, isn't it? Now, you've been on the broadcast for several of the Xfinity races this year, as have I, but you've been working with Seth and with Matthew as well. It's getting tense now, and Xfinity at Vegas is going to be a very different beast to what we've seen before.
Yeah, absolutely, and, well, if this race will be interesting, not because of what's going to happen out on track, but because of my voice, because for the past half an hour I've been trying to record voiceovers for the USRN Open, because I did the grid front to back. Then I remembered, oh, it's USRN. They like to do the grid back to front. So I was like, I messaged Matthew about my oopsie and about how I was going to do the Open, and for him to agree on it and give it the green light. Then he messaged, we do it front to back for Xfinity. So I had to record it again, but the first time I did it front to back, my grid was around 30 seconds to a minute longer than the backing track music. Oh. So it was actually quite nice to be able to realign it once again. You've had the playoff standings on the USRN broadcast, but I guess I'll give them to you quickly again. And when I mean quickly because I cannot bother to read them out again the amount of times I've had to read them out in past takes. That is the Cup Series. That is for tomorrow. But we've got Connor Zillage plus 57, Justin Allgaier plus 24, Brandon Jones plus 4, Sam Mayer plus 2, and then -2 for Jesse Love, -7 for Sammy Smith, -11 for Carson Quaffle, and -13 for Sheldon Creed. 6 Chevys, 2 Fords make up the 8. 4 JBMotorsports cars, 1 Joe Gibbs racing car, 1 Richard Childress racing car, and 2 Haas factory team cars. JBMotorsports have been strong. They've been very strong this season, JB. And there is a possibility that it is an all-championship for JBMotorsports race for the championship out at Phoenix.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it, for this amazing series? We've been having unpredictability in the Xfinity as the cars begin their warm-up laps and head out onto the circuit. So, let's get ready then and join trackside and send it down to the CW for the grid walks.
From Jones to Creed, 15 points separating 3rd to 8th. Going to be a good one here tonight. Green flag when we return. It's the NASCAR Xfinity Series on CW.
Okay, well, that was predictable.
Do you want a funny story?
Go for
it. And something that would never happen in NASCAR. And
what happened?
And you know how we do world final events good here in the UK.
We've seen it ourselves.
Last weekend was the Speedworth National Banger Championship of the World, which was absolutely amazing. The choreography of that was absolutely insane, and the planning that went into that must have been insane. They get better and better every single year.
By the way?
I have lost TV pictures, but today was the NSA 1 litre stock cars world final down at Ringwood Raceway, down at Matcham's. 2 laps rolling yellow like they normally do for world finals. Instead of the starter being in the starter's box on the side of the track, JB, They put him in the middle of the track waving the yellow flag, and the cars go either side of him. And then he runs off and then starts the race from his box. that is definitely a different way of starting a world final. I do, in fact, have the Magic SD card here.
Yeah, he's found it now.
And yes, you say it's small. Well, I guess that's why it's called a micro SD card. I have the adapter here to be able to plug it into the back of my PC. So I shall try and get the footage off, and we shall see what I can do with it. And the amazingness of this headset, JB, is I can just walk around my studio and I can just plug something in. And now I shall work on that while we hopefully get TV pictures back.
Yeah, well, I've texted the younger one, but she's not here and not awake. So that's a positive start. So I'm going to have to run in and get it once the CW come back onto their ad breaks, which should be in a few seconds' time. We've got the pass through the pit lane to come in, but we're almost all set then for the Focus Tel 302 for the NASCAR Xfinity. Let's send it back upstairs to the booth.
Cars rolling off. CW Sports welcomes you back live to Las Vegas Motor Speedway, qualifying earlier today for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. All junior motorsports front row for an 8th time this year.
It is, and there's 6 playoff drivers in the top 10 today. But I want you to keep an eye on row 2. Eric Almirola and Brandon Jones won the first 2 races in the round of 12. And Jones, he won at Kansas the last time we were on a mile-and-a-half track. Go down to row 8. There's 2 more playoff drivers here, Sammy Smith and Sam Mayer. But if you're looking for somebody, maybe a little bit of an underdog today, Adam, Ryan Sieg starts 14th, and he finished 2nd in this race last year.
I'd say the guy beside him, a good candidate as well, Daniel Hemrick back there. Now we go outside the top 20 when you look at the starting lineup. Look at row 13, Trevor Bayne making his first start in a couple of years, driving the 24 for Sam Hunt. He's won on a mile-and-a-half in his career, did so at Texas at 24. Great last week with Kaz Gralla behind the wheel at the Charlotte Roval. And look at Austin Green. Speaking of last week, coming off a career best, he was 2nd last Saturday. We know what a good road racer he is, driving the 32 tonight. Rolls off next to Nick Lights in row 17. Getting close to the green flag here in Vegas. Let's hear from our pit reporters. And leading us off, Kim Kuhn. What do you have for us, Kim?
Well, Adam, Jamie just mentioned Ryan Sieg finishing runner-up in this race last year after battling A.J. Allmendinger for the win. The 39 team has been strong on mile-and-a-halves and could be up in the mix today. Crew Chief Matt Noyes told me when the lights came on last year, they were the best car, and that's what they expect here tonight. He said the goal is to stay in contention while the track is still under daylight, but then the second half of this race, it is going to be game on for this team. Ryan is still looking for his first career Xfinity Series win. Dylan?
And Kim, the 00 team enters Las Vegas on the strength of the 2nd best finishing average in the first round, but with the most points to make up at 13. Consistency at times this year has been a hallmark of this group, and a good first round gets you to this point, but now is the time to step up. Vegas was the first intermediate track that Sheldon drove a Haas factory car at earlier this year. The setups in the car have evolved. Crew Chief Jonathan Toney told me earlier today they've got these cars as good as they've been all year. And Sheldon told me before we spoke to him on the interview just a little bit ago that he feels really good about this. I think they're confident in the 00, and that first win may be as close as ever, and no better time to get it done than here tonight.
Sheldon Creed enters the round of 8, 13 below the playoff cut line. 2 out, starting 6 tonight. Jesse Love, here's 2 radio.
No mistakes, guys. Be solid all day is all we ask for. We can do this. I feel like we have a really good car today. You got this. You run really good here. Let's make every decision count, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Take care, be safe. Have a good day. Lock in.
I'd say 2 radio pre-race this season, undefeated. We hear from everybody there, the owner, the driver, and the crew chief. Pacing the field tonight, the Toyota GR Supra. Mention it all, junior motorsports front row. 8th time they've done it in the campaign. 12th career pole for Justin Allgaier. He takes the inside lane to his right. The man who's been red hot, the rookie, Connor Zilisch. Allgaier won here in the spring. Zilisch has been a runner-up in the last 2 mile-and-a-half races this season. We begin the round of 8. One of those playoff drivers wins today. They're going to NASCAR's promised land in the championship.
Green flag is out, and we go racing for the Focused Health 302. Great start from Allgaier. Zilic coming in immediately on the high line. Brandon Jones down low, coming into turns 2 and 3, desperately trying to find the traction point. Can't just manage it just yet as they swing out. Down the backstretch we go for the first time. Allgaier on the high line, still trying to find a couple of places. Still in now as they come down. Jones making up into second position. Coming up high is the 88 of Connor Zilic. Lap 1 complete then here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway as they swing down. A few of them going below the oval line. That's going to get them in lookout from NASCAR through 1 and 2 once again. Continuing to try a bit of pack racing as they swing up out the back. Down the straight we go. It's Allgaier from Zilic, very close by a tenth of a second. Then it's Brandon Jones dropping back because Eric Amarola's going for it. Amarola coming on the low line, underneath as well of Connor Zilic, over the line. This is the battle for second. Allgaier's got the lead, and into second place has got Eric Amarola. Zilic down to third, Jones down to fifth, Love in seventh. Carson Campbell down in ninth place as well as they continue to charge. A little bit of smoke coming at you from the back of Connor Zilic, so they're still trying to find a little bit of traction, a little bit of leeway. Amarola is getting 0.3 of a second advantage at the front as they come up high. Then we get Zilic now holding him behind. Lap 2 and 3 complete. We're on to lap 4 now of this race. It comes by quick as they swing on down the back straight once more, JT. Stunning start so far then as they come in. Allgaier leading, Amarola and Zilic, and Amarola just now settling in. 3 wide though as they come out of turn 2.
Yep, out of turn 2, and I think we've got the same TV pictures at the same delay. Jesse Love moves down to the low side in towards turn 3. Carson Quaffle looks round the outside, all single file at the moment. Here comes Austin Hill in that 21 car round the outside. Up towards the line, and it's Austin Hill around the outside of the 1 car.
Apologies for that. The IMAX had a complete paddy, and how many times I asked him for my password, it kept popping up different things.
What's my password?
I was typing it in like crazy, and it just kept popping up with different boxes. Something's happened, and it's corrupted the Discord camera settings, so it just stopped working at the worst time. So as soon as I heard there were 2x2, I ran back to the box, got a headset on, just as the green flag fell. So that was something for a start. Here's a replay of said start though, JT, so that you can witness it yourself. Great start again, Justin Allgaier. Bad getaway from Connor Zilic on that high line, just didn't get going.
A little bit out of line in the rear of the pack, and well, they did get stacked up, and 2 cars having to go out. That made it 4 wide staggered at the start in that mid-pack. Now at the 17, HendrickCars.com of Corey Day up the inside, and up we go through the restart zone. Isn't able to gain that position. Plastic Bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again in towards the fence, and now we cut to the 54. And Brandon Jones trying to get past that 54 car, JB.
Jones swings down low on that back straight, avoids that drama, as you were mentioning, with that bag on the back straight. Now we're still seeing Taylor Gray just trying to catch the rear bump draft as well as they swing it down. There's a long way to go. It's a 45 lap stage 1. Then we get another 45 stage 2. We go from lap 90 to 201 for stage number 3. So a super duper long run later on tonight. And still, early on, we've got 3 wide as now the 16's coming under pressure of Christian Eckes. He's got Jesse Love right behind him. Up high alongside is the 54, Taylor Gray. And coming in as well to try and make it 4 wide. Count in as well. Austin Hill's coming in. So they're all side by side over the line, JT. And the 16's dropping back.
Yep, as we come across the line down in towards turn 1, still side by side, Jesse Love and Gray, 6th and 7th position we go now, bumping doors a little bit down in towards turn 3, but it's Jesse Love on the inside who gets position. Just behind them, it's Christian Eckes and Austin Hill also side by side as they come across the line to complete another lap and start lap 10 of 45 in the stage 10 of 201. in the race.
So Zilic moves up as well, back into second position. Olgai keeps that lead at the front. Now, Sanchez running in fourth position is 1.7 seconds back at the moment to the race leader, but he's still in contention. Here's Sheldon Creed then, the man who's had no look so far. 8th overall as we go in the playoff runs, 20th in this race.
Super on top of the racetrack. Yeah, copy. I told him that a couple laps ago here. Just hang on to it. We'll keep working on it.
Pit road.
So what he's referencing right there is just no grip. Like when you say you're on top of the track, you just, when your car's in the track, you feel like you have a lot of grip, in control. He just, you know, they've got a baseline from what they had in practice, and he thinks the grip level has just dropped off significantly. The lap times are quite a bit slower, so I would assume everybody's feeling that, and on top of that, in that dirty air, just no grip, as you see. Got a little battle right here for second.
Yep, second place going as well, with Zilic trying to stay up high, but Eric Amarola is on the low line, and I've got a feeling that Zilic wants to try and just cut down and block all the paths coming into it. It's working, it's a structure that can do it, but it's a bit on the nose, JT. I don't like that tactic, actually, because it could put you in the fence here, Vegas.
Yep, Connor Zilic now defending from, I believe, that is the 48 of Sanchez in a different livery. Or is that a lapped car? No, that is a lapped car, because there is Sanchez in another livery. So we've already got lapped cars getting involved already, as Thompson gains a position on Carl Sieg. That's down at 21st. I just saw in that second half of the timing screen. As we come round now and we cut to a replay, what has happened here? This is the first ad break of the day, I believe, from CW. Here we go.
Yep, so you're back with us if you're staying with us on the international feed. We're riding on board. If that's the 25 alongside. Desperately trying to find. Oh, well, there's the 26 time until the inside line. Okay. On board now with the 19. Passing the 88, so Amarola's back up into second position. Zilic back down into third. As the racing goes on. Graham says, I'll be watching SVG tomorrow. Let's hope that he does well. He's got a good starting position, as qualifying happened earlier on today. It's a full house this weekend as well on the team. Oh, hang on, that's Olga looking a little bit dodgy coming into turn 3. The car bouncing around ever so slightly. The rear looking like it wants to step out. Jesse Love's been having the same issue as well. We already heard that Sheldon Creed did have that issue, as we now see the two car getting ahead. So that's Jesse Love passing the 48 of Sanchez. Nick Sanchez down in 6th position now on our timing monitors. Good stuff so far then here. Lap 16 of 45 as they run out the backstretch. It's all about the drag race. It's what we love to see about these Xfinity cars. And of course, next year the series changes to the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. Yes, we're in preparation to be calling it that as well. No idea what the logo is going to look like in our new timing tower, but we will see. And look like how it's going to fit, maybe. But lap 17, with 184 to go, we're still in green flag conditions. Yet to have a caution so far. Only one leader in all 17 laps. That is Allgaier as things currently stand. And we have already got lap traffic, but just unlapped stuff now. That's Mason Maggio running down in 38th position. You can see he's starting to catch up on the field. Olga crosses that line again, followed then by Amarola and Zilic. And Jesse Love trying to swing down low to get ahead of Brandon Jones in the mid-pack. So still a lot to be played for here. It's still early days. Stage 1, 18 of 45 at the Focus Health 302 miler around the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. You can also do drag racing here if anybody was interested, as Jesse Love swings up alongside Brandon Jones coming into the trival and makes the move stick. Does cut below the white line, but you are allowed to do that on the trival only here at Vegas. And on board now with Brandon Jones coming out of turn 2. It's on the back of that 2 V-line sponsored car, Jesse Love, tries to swing up high. The toe here, JT, is incredible. Just, it sucks you along into the corners.
Yep, round the outside. Brandon Jones on Jesse Love. Of course, you mentioned the drag strip. The NHRA Nevada Nationals are being held here at the end of the month, October 30th to November the 2nd. But back to NASCAR, and on the Speedway, it's Brandon Jones we are on board with. Lap 20 of 45. Now we cut to Sam Mayer and the 11 of Hemrick, and that is showing us that Sam Mayer has just gotten ahead of that 11 car and has taken 15th away from that car. We welcome back CW, and I believe we've got a pit report.
Kim.
Radio.
This is the radio.
Listen, oil pressure. Tempest 250. Oil latest flashing at me. And it's losing a little bit of cylinder. Tempest 300. I can't see pressure.
It's Danny Hemrick.
So losing both oil pressure and voltage. Jamie, how concerned would you be only 20 laps into this race if you were getting that from your driver?
Well, really concerned. I thought I heard him say the oil temp was hot. I didn't hear the voltage. The pressure dropping. I mean, gosh, normally you either have oil pressure or you don't. His lap times obviously aren't the fastest, but it's not like he's crawling out there right now. So I think your hope as a crew chief is that there's just a gauge that's malfunctioning, and that is a possibility. We've seen that happen more than once this year.
Especially at tracks like Vegas, they tend to. We had that earlier on in the season as well, having similar issues. Round the outside, Zilich now under attack by Jesse Love, who's swinging down low on the inside line as well to come into it and still have the traction points. And so they come in. Jesse Love stays down low, should take easily here. Third place in the exit turn 2, but Zilich holding on the outside, bumping the wall, bumping the side of Love. And down low into turn 3, Jesse should be able to now comfortably come up, block that out of 4, and does so. As they come into it, as we'll have to come up to the Combox cam because I'm getting a notification that the track has a yellow. We are a little bit behind our TV pictures thanks to the CW network at the moment. But Algar still leading from Amarola. Love and still going up high. That's nearly into the wall though, coming from Jones. Zilich keeping in as they head down the backstretch into turn 3. The 20 controlling the middle line nicely. As there's the full course yellow now for the first time tonight. Not sure who's caused it or what's caused it. Debris on track, I'm being told, JT. Debris on track. So that's the reason for the yellow flag. Can't see it though.
Yep, we shall see if we get given it by the CW on the TV cameras, and where we go to Bob Potgrass. Caution, he's only said for debris, not where. There it is, it's on the backstretch.
Ah, what is that? Looks like a...
Believe it or not, JB, it's a bit of debris.
It looks like a window wiper. Well, whatever it is, the pace car goes out, and we go behind it for the foreseeable.
Bit of wing, maybe? Bit of bit of either bit of wing or bit of the front splitter.
I think you're right. I wonder if that's come off. There's been a couple of bumps and bruises already. Would you like to know something very interesting about the Insta stream, by the way, that I've been doing on the iMac for the past 8 hours, 15 minutes?
Go on.
Not once have I had to restart the audio capture.
Wow.
That's new, isn't it?
Which means you're going to have to restart it soon, because you've
Probably.
mentioned it now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, do you want to know something else as well?
Go on.
I was testing it. I didn't realise it was going to come out so quickly. Shall we go up to cam screen, JB?
We can. Oh, well, hello.
This is how... and I look over to the left to the USON screen, and I can see that it is working. You wouldn't see this anywhere else other than probably Ringwood Raceway. Putting the starter marshal in the middle of the track on the rolling laps.
Oh, he is brave.
I would have loved to be Mr. Starter with the cars going either side of me. right? He even.
No.
And yes, you might be able to hear the Murray music. I don't. No, you can't. It's fine. He even gave the 1 to go signal from the middle of the track.
No. What? Oh, I would have been. No. Wow, that is a brave marshal. How did he run like hell?
And then at this point is where he thought, when he saw the cars on the back straight, nah, I am out.
Human pinball wizard.
And then they went green.
Wow.
But yeah, that's one way to start a world final.
That is the best way, I would say. Start a world final.
But yeah, I had my scanner with the driver's audio on it, and they just told the drivers, don't hit him, he is in the middle of the track, go either side of him.
Got a madman in the middle of the track.
But yeah, that was very cool, seeing the 1 to go signal given from the middle of the track.
That is quite cool. I really like
that. There you
go. Actually, yeah.
Imagine doing that in NASCAR. That would not happen.
Ross Chastain would probably hit him.
Also, you can tell a lot about the formula that is racing with the amount of trust they give in them. The amount of trust that the organisers must have had for the 1 litre stock cars. I can think of many formulas that race at Ringwood Raceway. They wouldn't even think about trusting them doing this.
No, they wouldn't. It would be no go at all.
Yeah.
Stay
anyway,
where you are.
prepare for the jump scare. Hello.
Oh, there you are. Now I can really annoy JT actually by holding up my phone screen to the camera.
Disconnect. Do you want to see a sneak peek from Scunthorpe while we're here?
We're under yellow. We've got time to fill. Go for it. Everyone listening on USON, by the way, this is the greatest ever. Soon, though, I must point out...
Sorry, USON.
Everyone listening on USON, you will be able to see us in vision because USON has already started its transition over to YouTube to the Ultimate Sports Network.
That is the wrong thing. There you go.
So everyone listening on USON, very soon it'll be the Ultimate Sports Network on YouTube, and we'll be co-broadcasting these streams. What have you got for us, JT? As they're on the back straight and following up, by the way.
Stock cars.
Aren't they beautiful?
Coming to JB Motorsports YouTube channel soon.
Is this the part where I got absolutely covered in mud?
No.
I tried all day.
I am hoping to edit it. A jump scare, by the way. I'm hoping to edit it and release it tomorrow in part 1.
Yes.
Part 2, you'll have to wait until Phoenix.
Yep. So there'll be part 1 in our pre-show tomorrow, and then we've got a big 2-hour pre-show to the final race of the year at Phoenix for the Cup Series. So join us for that. It's going to be fun. I won't be with you for trucks or Xfinity, but I will be with you for the final of the Cup Series as well. Pretty similar to what I am next week, actually. We missed Talladega. Well, JT doesn't. He's over there with it. So that's something. I missed Talladega, which I'll probably say hello for a little bit. Anyway, here we go again then. Getting ready for the green flag to head back out and stage 1's resumption. With Allgaier down low, Almirola up high, behind is Love and Zilic. Green flag goes out and we're racing again for the Xfinity Series here at Las Vegas. 3 wide already further back, Sanchez trying to have a little look. 3 wide for the lead, going round the outside. And again, here comes the 19 of Eric Almirola. Trying to take the lead and does so away from Allgaier, who's going to have to keep the traction in the middle. Surprised they haven't made contact here, JT. They're very close together. Not great camera work there for the CW because Jesse Love's made it up from 3rd to 1st, and Allgaier's dropped down to 4th place with Zilic moving up high. Lap 1 of the restart complete.
Yep, as we now head through the tri-oval down in towards turn 1. Here comes Connor Zillage up the inside of Jesse Love, gets to position. And now Justin Allgaier will try to get up the inside of Jesse Love as he is starting to drop down the order.
Still pushing hard as we ride with Brandon Jones running in 20th position. Let's send it back up as well to the battle screen with all the information tech that everybody likes to see, and still running super duper close. Look at this from the 20th, Brandon Jones going from the high line, switching mid-corner, down low. Surprised the rear didn't step out from underneath him as he attacks Jones. Well, Jones attacks Love and Allgaier.
Now down the back straight, it's Brandon Jones on the outside. Ryan Sieg is on the inside trying to gain that position and is successful. Brandon Jones on the high line opens up that middle lane. 3 wide we go through the restart zone and across the line, and we're still 3 wide going in towards turn 1.
Eckes takes the best position as well, trying to come through. Jones slopping back. Capsul's made it up into 10th position at the moment. So what can Carson do just to hold on to his desperate attempt to keep in? Where is he at the moment in our championship prediction? 6th on the point system as things currently stand. Amarola leading, and that's nearly a close to a big one from Catful, who blocks off the 54 of Taylor Gray down low in the tri-oval coming in towards turn 1. Brandon Jones sends it up high. Again, on the positioning to try and make it stick. But 13 to go in stage number 1. Stage 1 and 2 will come by quite quick. Stage 3 will take double the time, so let's just remember that. It's a 30-second lap time round here as they come into it. Wonderful atmosphere. Amarola, though, just now has led 6 laps in total and moved up as well, quite quick position. So not bad, actually, coming in from the 19 on that restart. He's lapping quick, but Justin Allgaier's got the fastest lap, 30.808, 30.967 the best lap from Amarola. As we take a look at the playoff points as it stands, it will be Zilic, Allgaier, Love and Mayer, the top 4. Jones is -4, Catmull -19, Smith -22, Creed -39. So Jones on the bubble, and that's why he's trying to push JT as hard as he possibly can with 11 to go.
Yep, as now we head round turn 1, Connor Zillage trying to get past Eric Almirola with 11 to go in stage 1 of the Focused Health 302 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series here at Las Vegas. Down the backstretch we go in towards turn 3. Connor Zillage closes that gap. Isn't close enough, but will be close enough to pounce in the next lap or 2.
Got to pick a lap or 2. As now, look at this on Zilic. He's all over the back. He's thinking about that low line coming at the exit of turn 2. Down the back straight. Oh, yeah, but Almirola knows where to defend. He's keeping that super duper cool, though, which is what I like to see. Just going to hold it as they fly over. 9 to go. Field now is pretty much single file. There's a couple further back side by side looking at it on our driver tracker. Battle around with the way the one is with Catville, Gray, Jones and Solwich in the middle. Amarola, though, top 3 finishes in his last 4 starts on 1.5 mile tracks. So he's got the experience as Eric Amarola. Connor Zilic, though, JT, on a mega run in the Xfinity Series this year. If it was points-paying positions, he deserves to be the champion. But he's got to win that race and get points at Phoenix in 3 weeks' time.
Yep, has 10 wins this year. Does Connor Zillage. Had to move a sponsor on his car to make way for all of the win stickers. True story, search it up if you don't believe me. And has 17 straight top 5s. Does Connor Zillage. Currently running in the 2nd position, now trying to chase down Eric Almirola, who has put... Zillage was catching up. Now Eric Almirola has pulled 4 temps extra, so that gap now 7 temps. Got a little close in the midfield a little bit further back with Brandon Jones and Carson Quaffle.
So there we see again now, there is Carson Campbell, and moving from the back, Solwich Burton, Corey Days up to 14th, as well. Kyle Sieg stays P15 as they run out the backstretch. Now we're seeing the battle, Jesse Love with Justin Allgaier. Allgaier up high, Love sticking that low line, and the V-line car going to go side by side to the triangle. It'll lead over the line to register as a position change, but Allgaier is going to keep his foot in it. Chevy v Chevy power. Shouldn't be too hard to see who's going to break first, because, in my opinion, JT, Allgaier's on the high line, not always the fastest around this place, and we should see Jesse Love be able to just navigate his way through, but it's literally side by side drafting, and Love now does get ahead mid-corner at 3.
Yeah, but the inside line, always known as the better line, and the one that you can get. Always the inside line is easier to make the moves, but sometimes the outside works better. It's just racing maths that I cannot be bothered to do at what is 11 minutes past 1 in the morning here in the UK. 5 to go in the stage as we count down the laps now, as we are on board with Brandon Jones. And we can see going down the back straight, as Bob mentions, he is dropping down the order.
Yeah, welcome, Bob, to the JB Motorsports chat. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves this evening.
Mason Massey has gone to the garage, by the way.
BTW, as he's come out on the board then as well. That's what it means on our driver tracker. 4 to go in this stage. There's only around 2 minutes, but we know that these guys cannot behave themselves for any longer than that, so they'll hold it again. We ride on board with Brandon Jones. Well, he's dropping back as well now, actually. He's dropped down to 18th position as well. It has the 20 car, so majorly out of contention. Sammy Smith's there in the 8 as well, so we'll all try and find it. Carson Catfield has veteran tyre changer Chad Arvitt as these right rear tyre changes today. That's the latest from Bob Potgrass.
I don't know what the problem is. I've got to have a problem. I'm getting pulled. Yeah, just not on the gas hard enough. I feel like just needs grip right now. So they're going to make a swing at it here.
That's Sammy Smith.
Think that's the win, right?
Yes, that's Sammy Smith saying that he doesn't know what's happening. He's battling with Jones, Hemrick and Green at the moment. He's getting pulled out everywhere, JT, as we get ready for the end of stage 1.
Yep, of course. Chad Averitt changed his course from becoming a math teacher to working in NASCAR. That is quite a big change from dealing with numbers to dealing with tyres.
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
It's all right though, JT, because he always knows what a right angle is, which is ironic because he has to turn left.
Yep. He joined Hendrick Motorsports in 2012 as the rear tyre changer on the number 24 pit crew. Of course, back in 2012, it was Jeff Gordon behind the wheel. He has been on Elliott's pit crew for the 26-year-old's entire Cup career, but I'm going to stop there because here comes the green and white checker.
Green and white checker, it is out, and it is Eric Almirola who wins stage 1 of the Focus Health 302 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. A 2-half first caution as well. After debris earlier on at turn 2, stage 1 is complete in the first race of the NASCAR Xfinity Series Playoff Round of 8 of 2025. Here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Almirola, Zilich, Love, Allgaier, Sieg, Hill, Eckes, then Sam Mayer, Taylor Gray, and Nick Sanchez is the top 10. Of course, what did you make of stage 1 then, JT? And then we'll get back to the point.
It was an alright stage, wasn't it? Not much happened. The only caution was for debris, not for anyone barrel rolling or anything extreme like we've seen in other NASCAR races. I've mentioned it now, so expect it to happen probably, and it be another commentator's curse. We're on board with Sheldon Creed under the caution. While we are under that, In the past couple of days, JB, you may have noticed that the JBMotorsports League has had a lot of progress.
I have, and I like it. I was reading it earlier on, actually, and I like the progress. I like the calendar, and I like the call. I wish I could drive some.
Shall I do a little bit of a sneak peek?
Do you need your camera?
Yes, please.
You want camera?
So, if you are a UK stock car Dutch, we have roof grades, white grades, yellow grades, blue grades, red grades.
You have to zoom in a bit.
I can zoom in even more if you want. 200%. Yeah. There you go. White grades, yellow grades, blue grades, red grades, C grades, B grades, A grades, star grades. You line up in this order. Then you have the gold for the world champion, the silver, then your national points champion, UK champion, British champion, and European champion. Here are two mock-ups I did of the roofs on the Brisker F1 stock cars.
They look good.
And I'm going to have to zoom out, so you might have to zoom in on your YouTube player if you want to see everything else. But here is the calendar for the... I might be... Yeah, I'll just have to do it like this. So, we have...
Hang on, it's all right, JT. It's okay. I have the ability to put you in full screen, so go on.
Okay, I will zoom out a little bit, so it's fine. Anyway, 20 events, and I can confirm some of the commentators for these events.
Oh, yes.
Event 1, commentators to be confirmed, but it's the National Saloon Stock Cars Master of the Mendips and Reliant Robbins, with a final which is a little bit different, which will be confirmed sooner to the time. Northampton is Saloon Stock Cars and Robbins again, with a, let's just say, I've yet to ask him, and I hope he says yes, but I'm hoping the actual commentator of Northampton Shaleway will be able to commentate this event. Skegness Raceway, Stock Cars and Rookie Bangers. Hendersford Hills Raceway. I'm also hoping that the actual commentator of Hendersford Hills Raceway will be able to commentate this event. And Matthew Owens, the Oracle, has agreed to be the pickup trucks commentator, so he will be going through them, hopefully, if it's all to go to plan. We also have a Destruction Derby Last Man Standing to be confirmed. I know what it is. I'm the only person to know what it is because, well, I'm the organiser of it. The first championship, the UK championship for the Saloon Stock Cars at Skegness Raceway. Skeg Vegas. Yes, we are at Las Vegas. Well, this is our version of Las Vegas in the UK. First of the F1 stock cars, which you saw in that clip that I showed you a little bit earlier. Cowden Beef up in Scotland for the Saloon Stock Cars and pickup trucks. Odsall Stadium in Bradford. It's a dirt oval with a rugby stadium in the middle of it. For the only in-season event without the Saloon Stock Cars, the F1 Stock Cars headlining and the Reliant Robbins there. Knock Hill, Saloon Stock Cars World Qualifying Round, F1 Stock Cars World Qualifying Round, and pickup trucks. I will give you a warning. I have demoed the pickup trucks at Knock Hill. Very, very hard to control. Event 9, Saloon Stock Cars European Championship and F1 Stock Cars at Cowden Beef. Saloon Stock Cars, Mildenhall, and Unlimited Old School pre-80 bangers plus DD. I'm going to stop there and continue after the break because pit road is open and cars are getting ready to come down pit road.
Progressive pit road is open. Almirola leading them down. Zilich, Love, Allgaier, Ryan Sieg, your top 5. Who's going to be in control as we begin stage 2? Here they are, Kim.
Remember, Eric Almirola finished second here in the spring, hoping to best that today by 1 spot, take home the trophy. He said, though, it was better that run after being way too loose the front, so they will not make any major adjustments. Jesse Love, the middle of your screen, balance really good. He said snug on exit. They'll put on fresh tires, Snowco fuel, no adjustments from Danny Stockman. And then finally, Connor Zilich at the bottom, he said the car is scary, mainly because of the wind, needs lateral grip. Said he's sideways entering turn 3, but he does not want it to be any looser.
Race off Progressive pit road.
Whoa, hello.
They're getting it done everywhere.
Yes.
Plus for Love. Almirola falls to second. You know, the RCR teams do great because Hill goes +3. Zilich lost a couple. Allgaier falls to 5th. Restart for our second stage. When we come back, Jesse Love will be in charge.
Yeah, Williams and Solwich are speeding on pit road, so they are going to be sent to the rear of the pack as well here as we get ready for the restart and stage 2. JT, you have the box. Go on.
I think we got to St. Day down in Cornwall.
Yeah.
So, saloon stock cars and pickup trucks. It's a 4-corner oval, but it's like Las Vegas. Think of it as a small Las Vegas. It's got a little bend on the back straight, which kind of makes it a 5-corner oval. It's weird. It's got like a tri-oval. It's weird.
Yeah.
Smith Up Stadium, Taunton for the saloon stock cars and Reliant Robins. Back to Mildenhall for the saloon stock cars British Championship and Unlimited National Bangers. Brisket F1 stock cars European Championship and the saloon stock cars Northampton. Then to Birmingham Wheels, which is Jake Sanson's request for the saloon stock cars and pickup trucks. Haven't tested Birmingham Wheels yet. Hopefully it works. Event 16 for the National Saloon Stock Cars and Brisket F1 Stock Cars. Event 17 down at Aldershot for the Saloon Stock Cars. And back to basic van bangers.
I like that.
We are going to be racing vans. Event 18 is the big one. National Saloon Stock Cars World Championship and Brisket F1 Stock Cars World Championship. That is where you get the gold roof if you win that event. Mildenhall for the season finale, Brisket F1 Stock Cars World Master, National Saloon Stock Cars World Final Revenge and Reliant Robins. And then you may, if you have read on, Brands Hatch Indy for event 20 for a non-season little bit of fun outside of the main season, as the season finale is event 19. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series we shall be racing around Brands Hatch Indy. The pickup trucks will have their point finale, and as of Sanson's request, we will be racing Herbie cars.
Excellent. Now, Bob's asked, when does this calendar start for the JBSports National Stock Car League?
We don't know.
It's TBC.
I don't know. It's to be confirmed, but hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Maybe after everything has calmed down. It's hard to know because Jake Sanson is in Thailand and is like 6 hours ahead of us, and he's very busy with all of his winter championships. But if it is currently scheduled for Tuesday evening.
There we go.
We don't know if it's live or recorded. That is what we need to. We are planning for it to be live, but a lot of planning and preparation will have to go into that. We are on one to go, so I'm going to quickly turn that off, and I'm quickly going to go to the other screen, and I'm going to quickly zoom into something so I don't spoil anything.
Okay.
And I will go into that, and I'm gonna make the font white on that because it's got a commentator to be confirmed, so you can't see it.
Well, we've got to come to the green anyway. Oh,
that is how big the Knock Hill schedule is.
Knock Hill's going to be massive.
I don't know whether it's going to change, but we've got... I've gone the wrong way. We've got 18 saloons, 8 F1s. I'm going to stop because we've got a NASCAR race.
Stage 2 of the Focus Health 302 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Jesse Love now in control of the field. From Amarola, Hill, Zilich, Allgaier, the top 5. The green flag falls, and Stage 2 is underway here at Las Vegas. Good restart. Bit of a weird camera change there from CW. Made it hard to tell who was where actually in that field, and not giving me the clearest picture, but Jesse Love's got the advantage. Amarola's coming up high, and then I'm guessing it's Hill and Zilich still 3rd and 4th. Little touch there to the wall coming in from Amarola as he goes side by side with Love. CW not giving us the best pictures there, but a clean restart so far, JT, from everybody.
Yep. good restart. Still side by side for the lead as we complete the first lap of stage 2. Side by side door bangers, Almirola and Jesse Love. Jesse Love led that lap by 8 thousandths of a second, as here comes Connor Zillage getting involved in the battle for the lead.
Sending it up high, not wanting to leave anything out. And look at Jesse Love, who's trying now in the battle with Zillage. We already know Almirola's got the lead of the race. Now swinging round the outside. Zillage with the traction line. He'll get the side draft coming down low, though, is Almirola to block off Jesse Love. Second place now should go to Zillage on the control line as they continue to charge back around. Let's go over to the battle screen as they continue to battle on the back stretch. Almirola from Zillage, Love coming in as well to try and have some traction. This race is coming alive, which is exactly what we wanted to see here at Las Vegas. Did not want it to have a dull start. The setting sun, though, is helping as Jesse Love confirms now back to second position. He's closed off from Zillage. Good stuff.
Now in towards turn 1 we go. Let's have a look at the replay of Jesse Love. Did he get into the side of Connor Zillage? Yes, he did. They did touch going in towards turn 3. Zillage and Love. Now we go at Sam Mayer, who is trying to get up the inside of Austin Hill. Justin Allgaier getting involved as well as we cross the line one more time.
Very close together.
Now heading towards turn 1.
They're very close together, aren't they, as well, JT? This is what I'm not liking, actually, how much they're side drafting and bumping each other out of the way. It's a recipe for disaster in many respects, as you see already. Backing out of it was the 41 of Sam Mayer, not wanting to get caught up any drama coming through 3 and 4 into the tri-oval. Almirola leads. Love, Zillage, Hill, Allgaier, now Eckers from Mayer, C, Catville and Daniel Dye made it up now into 10th position. Harrison Burton down to 21st, who's leaving the Xfinity Series at the end of this season, which was announced during the week. But strangely, JT, it looks like it was of his own accord to leave the team.
Yep, and now we shall see Connor Zillage. Of course, we mentioned earlier, 10 wins in 25, 17 straight top 5s. They like using that graphic, do the CW, as we come across the line. Currently in 3rd place, Austin Hill behind, Jesse Love in front. Alec Almirola still leading.
Still a long way to go as, who's that slow on the backstretch as well? Coming out, that's Mason as well, who's now back out on the circuit from the... Oh, is he still behind the wall? Yes, it's the 70 of Thomas and Utia as well. 4 laps down is Thomas at the moment. The sun blaring into the cockpits now at Sheldon Creed, his 2nd appearance in the round of 8 in his career. Battling hard, trying to see where the double O is actually in. He's in 18th position. He's battling with Sed, Haddison Burton and Kyle C. Jeffrey Clements in there as well from 21st position. So they need to find some battle as Jesse Love's already in the back of Eric Almirola once again as they come out of the tri-oval down in towards turn 1, and Love is all over the back of Almirola. He's trying desperately to barge his way through. Love goes down low, Almirola goes up high. Side by side coming out of turn 2. The high line works for Almirola, who drifts against the exit of the yellow wall. Down the backstretch towards 3 and 4. Love can't get a traction.
Down in towards turn 3 and 4 we go now. And up towards the tri-oval, side by side, 3 wide further back. Couldn't catch who it was. We just got a quick glimpse of it. And now here comes Jesse Love for the lead.
Love down low as well. Can he get any satisfaction this time? No, he can't. Almost slammed into the wall, exit turn 2 as well. Getting just a little bit too far out of his comfort zone at the moment. But Almirola looking very strong. Defending that line beautifully as he comes out now over the line. Lap 18 commences of 45. We move on lap 63 with 138 to go here of this Focused Health 3:02 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Just a pickup on the riders at the moment for the round of 8 battle. Eric Almirola, he is leading, but it is starting with the playoffs. Jesse Love in second, Colin Zilich is third, Justin Allgaier is 5th, Sam Mayer is 8th, Carson Catfield is 9th. Then we get Brandon Jones is 20th. Sorry, Brandon Jones is 14th. Sheldon Creed 18th. Sammy Smith in 20th place. That's where the round of 8 cars currently progress. If you're watching us on JB Motorsports, you can see them with the red numbers filled in. That's your playoff drivers. If you're listening on USON, we'll fill you in throughout the broadcast. The setting sun, though, here in the Nevada desert, giving a beautiful backdrop to this race as Almirola and Love battle it out with coming up on 25 to go in stage number 2 here of the Focus Up 302. It's not been too bad, has it, JT? They're racking through the laps and we're getting ready for some green flag pit stops, I think.
Now we head in towards turn 3. Still Almirola and Love. Now down through the front stretch towards turn 1 we go. Still further back, we are 3 wide still.
Trust the CW not to be showing us that. They are 3 wide further back and we need to be witnessing that drama. We are not. We are only having the pictures from the front of the field, which is very hard to provide the commentary for that area of the racetrack. Colin Zilich is closing in as we now take a look. That's the 21 and the 7. So that's Austin Hill running in 4th. And now Justin Allgaier directly behind him. Allgaier's got to run. He touches the back of the 21 coming out of turn 2. Almost sends Austin Hill towards the wall. And he's still touching him. Visible smoke between the 2 of them as they rub down towards turn number 3. And Allgaier goes through and gets ahead of Austin Hill. Safely for 4th position. That was cheeky, JT, but just on the boards of what's possible and allowed.
Yeah, as we come across the line once more, as up in towards turn 1 we go. And just a quick correction, because I cannot be bothered to type more. I said I have been working on this since July. 4th of June was I created this spreadsheet. So it's six months. No, four months. Yeah, as we head now across the line to complete another lap.
This race continuing to close up. Got 22 left of this stage, including the lap we're on. Lap 90 is where we go to for stage 2. Then it's lap 91 until 201 that we will run. So 120 for the final stage. We will have to see green flag pit stops. As Almirola now 7 tenths ahead to Jesse Love. Once again, Almirola back in control. Winner of stage 1, looking good for stage 2. You're back with us on the CW if you're watching along with us stateside at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And we are battling hard for the Focused Health 302, the first of the round of 8 for the Xfinity Series in 2025. Almirola leading, but it's Love, Zilich and Allgaier, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, battling it out in the playoff points. As let's go up pit road.
It's in the CW garage, 20 laps to go, 2nd stage. Almirola trying to get the sweep. A half a second in front of Jesse Love, Zilich and Allgaier in the top 5 as well. And in 5th right now is Austin Hill. How about this battle between 2 veterans?
You see again, just doing that side draft. Austin Hill trying to slow the momentum down. Justin's just trying to take his natural arc into the corner. We've seen that 2 or 3 times tonight of guys side drafting down the back stretch. Let's hear what Allgaier had to say.
work there. Good patience. You can only block for so long being a jerk. Yeah, you were very patient there. All right, let's take off and go.
A little frustration there from the 7. Maybe making a light of it as well, but I think he was aggravated with Austin doing a little blocking.
I just love that happens. You and I are on the chip watching it. Eddie DeHaan, who's got, fully invested in this team winning a championship and just steady as can be, right?
Boy.
He's steady as can be, JT, as we see Jim Pullman there, the crew chief, watching on. Old guy running in 4th position, but no sweat. They know that this race is going to be all about stage 3, and if you win it, you're in it.
Absolutely. If you're a playoff driver and you do win a race in the playoffs, you automatically progress to the next round. And well, if you win the round of 4 race, the championship 4 race, well, then you've got the championship. If in the event that a championship 4 playoff driver does not win playoff driver, so yeah, that is how it works. As we now...
Oh, Mike's died. Is that you cutting out a lot on the mic?
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you now.
I absolutely love having to mute my mic and unmute it to refresh it because my bus mixer slashed.
No, you've gone again.
My point.
His point being. Right. There we see now on board is Carson Campbell running in 10th position. And still looking strong. Just a reminder coming into it as well. We have the IMSA Petit Le Mans on the call as well alongside us here tonight on the JBMotorsports channel with the live timing and driver tracker available. So if you want to have 2 of them at once, you can do just that. By the way, the broadcast for this evening moved forward a couple of hours as well. They've moved it later into the night so that we didn't clash with the main parts of the IMSA race. We only clash with the end of the IMSA race, which is an interesting idea. Because even Bob Podcast was saying at one time, and then they changed it. But it didn't also help that I miscalculated some of the times. So I'll admit that straight away.
Someone
yes?
decided to convert Pacific time as Eastern time.
It wasn't the smartest idea, was it?
No.
Works. Oh, look at the 21 getting on the apron, getting a bit loose. Austin Hill losing several places, and that car looking undrivable here tonight. I think his tire's going down. Go on, JT. We can barely hear you, by the way.
I got a message.
Yeah?
At 6:30.
Whoa, the 21 got completely loose for the 39. And that's what the little twitch we saw. That was unbelievable. Wonderful snap between it there. Well done. Good save. Go on, JT. If you can. That is. You're mouthing now. Great save by Hill, says Still Joe. I agree. Brilliant save to come into it.
After that, though, it'll jump tight very quickly. So disconnected that car is in terms of what it's doing as the sun continues to set here at Vegas.
Yeah, nightmare for...
Thanks, Kim. Battle still growing. And 11 to go of stage number 2. And Almirola battling with Love by 2.5 tenths of a second. Let's see if we can check in as JT is working on his headset.
Hello.
I can hear you. Hello.
Hello. I forgot what I was going to say. You sent me a message at 6:30.
Yeah, so where is it?
Asking me why NASCAR wasn't on. Yeah, that's what happens, I guess, when you have a time zone of -8. and only convert it as -5, so
Yeah.
3 hours early and stuff like that.
I hate the American
But-
time zones. It's so confusing.
You have Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific.
I know.
-5, -6, -7, -8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
A boot scooting babies driving me crazy. My obsession for a Western dance floor day.
I shouldn't have said it like that, should I?
My rodeo and Romeo, my cowboy boots from head to toe. Good making money, be in line.
9 to
5,
go
6,
in the
7, 8.
stage.
Hey, listen,
Jesse Love.
I grew up in a house where it was Steps or S Club 7. And let me tell you something, Steps was more fun.
Trying to lap the 53 of Joey Gase, which he has done. Now 8 to go in the stage as Eric Almirola crosses the line. Here comes Jesse Love up on the inside of the 07 of Nick Lights to lap him as well. And I apologise to all 100 of you watching, having to listen to that live.
I'm sorry. I hope you're enjoying it with 8 to go. Almirola's going to rack up stage 1 and stage 2 here, actually, which is what I'm surprised about. Not bad at all, actually. Go on.
Do you want to know how deep in... How much time do we have? I shall keep it for the caution as we are clicking down laps.
Yeah, but that's still 3.5 minutes, so we have time.
It is quite long, so I shall keep it because last time, if I will be honest, if I didn't look up at the TV screen, I would have missed I would have missed the checkered flag, green stage checkered flag.
I was going like that with my hand. If you can hear the feed from the CW behind us, I apologise. That is the issue sometimes when they cross-contaminate audio from us. Usually it disappears when they go into ad break. They've probably just knocked a fade or something onto one specific side. Like left, right, centre. I can really freak people out by doing this. I'm sending it to each side of you.
I also, if you guys have to hear it, we also have to hear it.
Yeah. It's annoying. It annoys me as well. Don't usually get it with NBC.
I also hate it, and well, for today and today only, I have to listen to it twice.
Oh, I feel sorry for you. It's not so bad, actually, on main days, is it? It's just when we have to use the Xfinity broadcast things, because Premier TV don't publish this live, so we have to use the app to watch these races. So we get the slight feedback. Whereas tomorrow, we're on Premier Sports something or other.
Well, we may be on Premier Sports. We may not be on Premier Sports because last week they decided not to show the NASCAR Cup Series race at all. So let me check for you.
I was commentating on that. They did.
It was maybe the week before then. Let's just say that the coverage of NASCAR in the UK isn't the best thanks to Premier Sports.
I agree. I really hope that Sky get it eventually. That would be quite nice.
They're streaming it on Premier Sports 1, and then Trucks and Xfinity at Talladega's on the stream. Premier Sports 2 for Talladega Cup.
That's right.
And at the moment, JB.
No, don't say it.
They are not showing the Trucks Championship and Xfinity Championship race. It isn't on the schedule yet.
Oh.
Please, Premier Sports. It is a championship race, please.
Yeah.
Please add it. They probably will because it is a championship race. They just haven't got around to doing it.
See, it's only in a couple of weeks. End of the year. Yes. Unfortunately, I won't be with you for the Xfinity Championship finale because I'm at a Halloween party.
That's nice.
Yeah. Jump scare.
One to go in the stage.
Yep. So, not a bad shout. Stage 2, fairly uneventful, no cautions, all gone well. and it will be stage 1 and 2 back to back. Eric Amarola takes the green checkered flag here at the setting sun of the Nevada Desert, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and wins stage 2 from Jesse Love, Zilich, Allgaier, Sieg, Hill, Eckes, Mayer, Day, and Catville, the top 10 out on the board. But Amarola has swept the stages and now sets his goal with a total of 110 laps to go here at Las Vegas. There's the strip where Formula One goes, and all the action coming up as well here. It's going to be a feisty race as we get ready for stage 3. Okay, JT, what have you got for us?
Back to the Saloon League, I guess, because, well, we've not really got that much to talk about. If you want to know how real we are trying to get this and how realistic, how close to it being the actual thing, this is how deep I'm going into it. I sent a message on the 7th of October to the guys. Little update to the BeamNG League and the rolling lap music for the saloons to make it more realistic.
Yeah.
I shall link it up so you can actually hear it.
When was that, by the way?
7th of October at 2:48 in the BeamNGers group chat, the one with me, you, Omi, Sanson, and
yeah, because... Yes, there it is, I see. Because I was with Nina at the time, and my phone buzzed, and we were sat down and we read it, and it was like, God, that is good.
Yeah, right. So, this version to be used at all at Skegness and all Speedworth tracks. Hopefully that's coming through. I don't know. That
I
one.
can't hear it.
Okay, I shall get rid of Well, I don't know why you can't hear it, because my noise suppression isn't on, JB, so...
Oh.
Let me try again. Yes, I can hear it now. There we go. This version.
Yep.
That version to be used at Skegness and all Speedworth tracks. This version to be used at Kings Lynn and Caldenby.
Kings Lynn and Caldenby, yeah. Yeah.
And then we went so deep into it. In the event that we are running 2 formulas that use a swinging Savari, the name of the music if you wanted to know, if we are at the track that uses this version for the saloons, this version will be used for the saloons, and the other version will be used for the other formula. That one is this. That one. If we are at the track that uses the first version for the saloons, then the saloons music will stay the same, and then the other formula will use the second version. Other tracks we run to be added when I found out what version they use. That's how deep I'm going into it, and I don't know whether I should be concerned about the amount of time I'm wasting on this. Do you want to see something cursed?
Yeah.
I was testing stuff out, and I think that the game might have reacted a little bit extreme to this.
We're on camera. Oh.
Just a little bit extreme on the game's end.
oh, it's Ryan Priest. Up and over. It's Jason Beethoven as well.
It isn't like I followed it in at like 66 miles per hour or anything. But yeah, stuff if you watch the JBMotorsports League, stuff like this could happen.
Oh, I just came off cameras for that.
Yeah, that.
We saw.
I shall jump scare you again. Hello.
Hello. We did see the first one.
I also now have Swinging Safari in my ears, so I need to stop that. There we go. The Murray music, as JB calls it. I need to get rolling lap music for the NASCAR Class and Truck Series, and I don't know what.
Pit road is open.
I do need to get that, but yeah, pit road is open. If you want to know what I'm going to be doing in the next 3 weeks, sleep when I can't sleep. That, and you shall see the final product. Hopefully, am I allowed to say it'll be on the JBMesports channel? Oh yes. Well, I just did.
Let's go on pit road.
It played a role at the end of stage 1. It'll be big again, Kim.
Yeah, and lots of cars complaining of a tight condition. In fact, all 3 cars you're about to see make spots asking to be freed up, including Eric Amaroli. He said, look, snug in general, but it plowed those last few laps. I felt like the right front just absolutely quit. They will make an adjustment to free him up. Jesse Love in the center said, free me up just a little bit. I need that run a little bit longer in terms of how it lasts. You saw the chassis adjustment. He asked for that track bar adjustment to Richie James Stockman. And then again, tight on the 88. He said, I'm way too tight here. Free me up for the next run.
Race off Progressive Pit Road. I mean, we're getting to the final stage, and look at this. Zillage with a nice move. Thompson at plus 21. Got to be some kind of strategy there, perhaps even coming in. You know, you could have missed the pit box. Don't know exactly what happened there. Love loses 1, -3 for Almirola.
Yep, and so far we are now still behind the pace car as we will begin to start stage number 3. 107 laps to go. We're just approaching half distance in this race. We're still half to go. That's the scary factor. Should be done around about 3 o'clock in the morning, which is around about the same time that the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship season ends. And boy, oh boy, am I glad that we're in Portugal for this weekend's World Superbikes, because that means I can just wake up, do 10 minutes and get another hour's sleep before I have to go to the box for the first race of the day for the Super Pole session coming into it as well. That said, tomorrow you can join us for all that on the network. Still, looks like Brandon Jones isn't quite happy there with his gloves, trying to get it all stable and the car stabilised. That's the most important factor to remember.
JB?
Yes, hello.
Do you want do you want to see what happened when myself and Jake Sanson raced saloons for the first time?
Yes, because I think I went to sleep just now.
You were there for a bit. Hopefully you can see that.
I can see it. We have it on our monitors.
Jake Sanson is in the Herbie car. He specifically asked me and requested that his car was Herbie related because, well, he loves Herbie.
He killed Herbie, if I remember correctly.
Giving him a little bit of a nudge, put him into the wall as is allowed. Sanson didn't like that.
Jake Sanson, everybody.
And I got put into the wall harder.
Yep.
Which is what stock car racing is all about, and we did indeed laugh about it.
That is professional broadcaster Jake Sanson, our friend here on the network. What a guy. What a guy. Back in the UK, I believe, at the moment.
He's now in Bahrain.
Of course he is.
And then he's in... His next location is Le Mans.
I just realised something as well, JT. You haven't liked my Instagram stories.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just noticed.
Let me just check mine. Oh, look, you also haven't liked mine. We're equal.
Yeah. I only liked it. just to throw it back here.
Oh, also, did you see that Mercedes versus McLaren ended in a draw and they have to replay each other?
You're joking, yeah.
Yeah. For context, by the way, it was Woking versus Brackley Town in the FA Cup for that, and they have to replay and they have to play the match again. So that'll be fun.
Typical.
Let me have a look at your story and see if it is worth a like. You don't even have any active stories.
No, the posts.
Oh, the posts.
Yes, the two rather important ones.
Okay. Wow, done.
Both of them.
I only see one.
There's another one.
Oh, the one that's pinned. Okay.
Pinned and pinned, yeah. Right, this is how it runs then. Oh, it's just disappeared on the monitor.
Lead. I've got it. Leader. Oh, it's disappeared again.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Look at it. Go on.
It was like plus 33 for someone in second.
10 wins this season, the most in the season by a rookie.
Helps.
17 straight top 5 finishes, the longest streak of all time. 2.1 average finish in the last 17 races. Best average finish in any 17 race stretch of all time. Youngest driver to reach 11 career NXS race career wins. And I didn't see that last point, but that is the mighty Connor Zilic, who's going to restart on pole position. This time by, I believe. As we see the gun drill now being kept in to come in on the backstretch. So, ready to go for stage 3 of the Focused Health 302. We are halfway in this race with half still to go. IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship with about the same time remaining as we do. So it's a straight fight towards the end. Are you ready? Then we will begin. Stage 3 goes green. Zilic on the low line gets a great restart. He's miles ahead of Jesse Love and Austin Hill. Mayer, Jones, Olga are still coming in. This is usually where the big one happens because they're all bunched up. We're trying to go 3 wide in the middle of the field as well. That's coming in for the 41 of Sam Mayer. Trying to find in a position, but he's just getting ditched out there. 21 goes round the outside. That's Austin Hill battling, but I think he's lost out. Brandon Jones now coming up. 3rd position belongs to Eric Almirola. Hill's dropped back down to 4th. And Corey Day moving around a little bit, JT as well. A good start so far from everybody as we break lap 100. We're halfway in this race. And already it's a bit bumping, it's a bit brawling. And the 18's dropping back like nobody's business. The 48 round the outside getting traction.
Yep, here comes Nick Sanchez. Round the outside we go. The 54, Taylor Gray, also getting involved. And then further behind, you've got Sheldon Creed, who gets a little bit of a nudge from Matt DiBenedetto as he loses the pace. Here is a replay. And this is Corey Day moving up on Swallows, who got Swallows loose, and that is why Swallows dropped back a little bit. That just lost him the pace. On board with the 00 of Sheldon Creed, and you can see that move a little bit more clearly if you are watching along with us. Back with live pictures, and we are 3 wide going down towards turn 3.
Still pushing incredibly hard right now as Sheldon Creed tries to keep on with the battling position. Still trying to hold back as well as everyone's cutting down that low line. Sheldon Creed now alongside the inside of the 18 as well of William Solwich. And he's got through. He makes the position through, so you can't really fault him there. He's got the pace, he's got traction, he's got the car finally where he wants it to be. But Connor Zilic now just did the fastest lap, a 30.442, as Jesse Love defends hard against Eric Almirola. Over the line we go. Oh God, go ahead, Dave. Go on.
Jesse Love defending from Eric Almirola in towards turn 1. Connor Zilic out in front, however. This is 1st, 2nd and 3rd on your timing monitors as we are now inside 100 laps to go. in towards turn 3. It's still Zillage, Love and Almirola, your top 3. All single file, but Almirola looking to make moves.
He is indeed. As they continue that stretch along down. Just got to find the right opportunity to overtake. You don't want to cook your tyres too soon here at Vegas, which we've seen happen several times tonight. 97 to go. Look at us, some Olga as well. Sam Mayer's sitting duck now. Moves up high and should get the move. Go on.
I've got the points as Allgaier now round the outside of Mayer, as you mentioned. Entering final stage, by the way, it was Zillage plus 78, Allgaier who was plus 33, Love plus 16, Mayer plus 3, then below the cut line, Jones minus 3, Creed minus 24, Quaffle minus 29, and Smith was minus 33. Thanks Bob Potfast for posting that on Twitter so we could see it once again, as we missed it on the broadcast. And now it is Sanchez looking up the inside of Justin Allgaier. Meanwhile, Jesse Love defending from Eric Almirola. Almirola went low, Jesse Love reacted, went low, blocked him. That got a little bit spicy from the angle that we saw. This battle is on for second place.
Still going round the outside as we now see the 20 making the move on Allgaier. Has dropped back massively. Here comes Sanchez. Trying to look on the low line in 3 and 4. Blocked nicely from Allgaier. Here's the battle, though, for the lead of the race as Connor Zillage takes it. Jesse Love in second. Almirola, though, trying to go round the outside as JT was picking up a couple of laps before. Round the outside into 1 and 2. And Almirola takes second. And I think he might have Zillage soon as well. He's looking so much more powerful. Down the back to 3 and 4, JT.
He's been in control of this race, has Eric Almirola. One stage 1, one stage 2. He looked to the inside. Connor Zillage went down low. That means Eric Almirola goes on the outside in towards turn 3. Now out of turn 4, we go side by side. They touch, they door bang as they come across the line. It was Eric Almirola leading that lap by 15 thousandths of a second, and it's Connor Zillage leading with his nose in front in towards turn 1. But here comes Eric Almirola back down the outside, out onto the backstretch.
Little bit of a twitch, and the 19's getting a bit loose. The 88 continuing to stay side by side. Through 3 and 4 now, and they're almost touching. They do touch. How do they not hit the wall? The 19 scraping. Zillage keeping his foot in it, and now over the line. The lead goes to Almirola, but still, I would be very surprised if the 88's not damaged. There was a few sparks there, JT. That was dangerous.
Yeah, just as you said, how did they not scrub the wall? They did indeed scrub the wall. Connor Zillage loses a little bit of a time battling with Almirola. That is allowed Jesse Love to catch back up. Jesse Love went to the inside, but no, we have to have a look at the replay of them getting into the wall and the contact. By the way, while we have this replay, the reason that we saw that air gun shot during the caution was because Carson Quaffle's tyre changer had the socket on the air gun break during their pit stop, and the last time that Seth Eggert can remember an air gun breaking on a pit stop like that was Martinsville Speedway in 2019. Back with the leaders, and it's Jesse Love in front of Zillage, and Eric Almirola is out in front. Well, that has changed a lot since we last saw that. Thank you, CW, for that perfectly timed replay, because we missed tons of battles for the lead and second and third.
We did indeed. Almirola loves Zillage. Hang on, that's 45 going down there. Go on.
Connor Zillage had some contact with Eric Almirola while we were in that replay.
Oh, great. So there was even more drama that we missed. Thank you very much, CW. We were praising you at the start of the year. We're criticising you now. Nothing ever goes to plan, does it? Still, not too bad from Almirola at the moment. He leads this race. Jesse Love second. Zillage third. Allgaier fourth. Brandon Jones in fifth. Where we're going to go with this final stage. 89 to go. We're going to have green flag pit stops coming in around about 20-30 laps time. Oh. That was JT or someone hitting the microphone there, but that was a bit of a scary one. Don't think that was you. You didn't move. That came from trackside. So someone's brushed the mic against the wall and taken one of the kitties away.
For once, it wasn't me.
Wasn't me either. So that was trackside. It's happened before. Microphones get ripped onto the racetrack, but we haven't seen a yellow flag for the kitty. That's what they're called, by the way, the dead kitties. With the sound shields, the fluffy mics. The dead cats, which is quite funny, actually. I call it a tribble. Yeah. Still, it gives you time, actually, just to announce that next week in the commentary box, we've got, well, was it me, you, Omi, Megan, Nina as the commentary team for America? With it being an F1 sprint weekend. And on the USRN front, they'll be with you for both Xfinity and Cup. Yep, it's a Cup weekend for all the boys at Talladega on JB Motorsports with JT in the house. So that's next weekend. And they'll take you through a little bit of the week after in Mexico as well. That might be a half and half. To be honest with you, next week might be a half and half. Depends what happens. Go on.
Looks like I need to fill my availability in for next week. The fun stuff.
The fun starts. Also,
there's no way on earth you're making me wake up for MotoGP Australia.
No, that's fine. I can do that. If anything, the most help I need is Saturday at World Superbikes because I need to be somewhere else. Ah, pit road. Who's that diving? Is that Mason Massey? I think it is. Who's, I think, already gone behind the wall. He's come straight in and has parked it, so I think he's gone yeah, he has. Mason's gone behind the wall. Out of the race officially is car 70. So Thomas Annuncia is out.
Absolutely amazing pronunciation from Joshua Birch.
Is that correct? What is it?
Thomas Annunziata. You are welcome.
Thank you very much. He's had that one completely up his sleeve all day. Well, I'd say top man Rascali earlier on. That was the hard one.
There's a reason that I just call him Top Back.
I do the same thing.
You're making Megan wake up for MotoGP Australia through the night.
For what race? And Jones round the outside of Sanchez making that move for 5th position. But Sanchez coming back as Jones rides the high line. That's going to allow Corey Day to swing back. Critical here as well when you think about it. For championship standings, they're going side by side. They've swapped sides. Sanchez up high, Jones down low, and Jones, who won the last race on a 1.5 mile track back at Kansas, not having the greatest day running in 5th, but is confident of a caution coming up soon. Hasn't worked out this time by though. So I'm getting Megan Wallop when? What time?
Australia MotoGP FP2 qualifying and sprint.
I'm there for the sprint race, but yes, Megan's taking qualifying and practice too.
I guess someone has to sleep.
I can't write this down. Continue on.
Well, now, up the inside is Corey Day. That, I believe, is on Brandon Jones. Yes, it is. The 20 Menards car. Isn't able to complete that pass as we're on lap 120 of 2:01. Across the line we go. Still Almirola, Love, Zillage, Allgaier, Sanchez, Brandon Jones, Day, Austin Hill, Gray and Mayer, your top 10.
We just worked that out.
Anyway, on board with Brandon Jones. Still trying to defend from Corey Day.
He's defending like crazy as Corey Day goes below the line, as you said in that Hendrick car, pushing the 20 completely up in the triangle, setting up high. That's a brilliant move from the 17. of Corey Day moving up into 6th place with ease. Jones will try and fight back down low into turn 3. Gives him a little bit of a rear bumper kiss. And should be able to keep through. If I was Day, I'd keep his foot in it completely round the outside. Trying to get the traction, and he's keeping his foot down. But once you drop places here, you just go down, down, and down. So it's not going to work out the way you think it would in this championship positions. Still, so far, so good. 78 to go here as the racing action continues on in a remarkable feat as things currently stand. Yeah, so Megan will be doing practice 2 and qualifying. I'll be back for the TSO sprint. And then I don't know what we're doing about the 3 and Moto 2 yet.
I need to message Matthew to see what he's doing for Talladega Xfinity.
Yes. That could be, presumably he'll be there. As Sheldon Creed running the high line. Trying to get ahead of Castle Catville and Sam Mayer. Ryan Sieg, 7 top 10 for the last 11 races on a 1.5 mile track. Running rather good at the moment. Corey Day in 7th, says Bob. Corey Day's in 6th now. He's improving massively up the field. So, bigger improvements. Surprising everybody, it looks like, at the moment here tonight. Yeah, the wind again coming through from the side of the track. Zilich did have more contact with Amarola, though. You were correct, JT. So it's all going action zones tonight. You're hearing that angle now from the drivers. We're looking absolutely fantastic.
Side by side now, the 21 and the 20, Brandon Jones and Austin Hill. Is Austin Hill in that 21 car up the inside? He drifts up, very nearly gets into the side of that 20 Menards car. Doesn't, though, very close to, as the lights are now on around the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, have been for some time, as they gradually take over from the natural sunlight. Now still side by side across the line up and towards turn 1 we go. Still Hill on the inside line, Brandon Jones on the outside line. This is for 7th and 8th position. And it's Hill trying to get the position away from Jones, which he does momentarily. But here comes Brandon Jones with the momentum down the outside line.
Jones gets through even better. This race is turning into a twofold strategy at the moment. And you can't argue with perfection in this stage of the race. 73 to go. I'd like to thank everybody on JB Motorsports for 10,300 subscribers exactly. Cheers to everybody.
Already?
In the space of like, what, 2-3 weeks already?
Nice.
Amazing action, everybody. Thank you very much. That means a lot to us all. If we hit 11k before the end of the season, I'll be surprised.
Now time to look at my schedule and probably see that I am not able to take over from you for Jerez World Superbikes.
If not, Megan can sit here and do it alongside Omi.
Okay, let me look at my schedules. Oh, what a shame I'm here.
Oh, you are here?
But not on the Sunday, haha.
I'm fine to do Sunday.
Oh, not on the, oh. That might be a problem for Cup Talladega.
Why, you're not here at all Sunday?
Depends how late I get back.
Oh dear. That could be an issue.
I'm at Northampton, which is 2 hours away.
We'll have a further production meeting about that, I feel. We're getting close to green flag pit stop soon, by the way. Has anyone heard rumours about who the JRM will have running their 4th car next year? I think I mentioned on the Grid Tonight show about who it could be. I can't remember.
You mentioned everything on the Grid Tonight show. Wasn't it like a 1 hour, 20-minute show?
And nothing really much happened, yeah. Well, It was a great show, though. The Grid at Grid Network TV. That's the place to be on the Grid Network.
We need to get a command in chat.
We do. We really do. Especially as now we're actually being, you know, serious broadcasters and all this.
You're saying we weren't serious broadcasters before? Some people on the team were. Hello.
Some were.
Hello.
Not naming names, but Imps is on right now, their big finale, and the person who was supposed to begged to cover it, begged, never turned up after round 1. Still.
Anyway, Aracal Marola still leading, lap 133 of 201, 68 laps to go. Jesse Love in second, Connor Zillage in third, Justin Allgaier in fourth, Nick Sanchez fifth, Corey Day sixth, Austin Hill seventh, Brandon Jones eighth, Sam Mayer ninth, Taylor Gray rounds out your top 10. Your lowest score in playoff cars, Sammy Smith in 20th place. Your other playoff cars, Carson Quapple in 14th, Sheldon Freed in 12th. Those are your 3 playoff cars outside of the top 10, as the lights are properly starting to take over now, as the sun has set. Aracal Marola very nearly got into the outside wall going on to the Nellis straightaway on the back straight. Exit of turn 2, as he will come round turn 4 to start. Lap 135 of 201.
They've kept this all in nicely with 66 to go. The sun has set here. The artificial light has taken over. We're not going to run as late tomorrow as we have for Xfinity for the Cup Series, which is a relief. But I can't remember what time we're on air tomorrow for the Cup now, actually think about it. Is it like 9 o'clock, something similar like that?
7.
Oh, okay, so same time. Oh, not so bad. No chance of rain either in the desert, so yay.
You say that we did have weather, and it has been a little bit wet here in Las Vegas. Also, this race, well, NASCAR has been stopped for dust and sand before here.
Yes, it has. Jones out the outside of Sam Mayer, by the way. This is over 8th position still. Mayer's trying to have an attack to close back in, but so far everyone's just in their fuel-saving and tyre-saving mode, so they're not going to have too much of a ding-dong battle. Do you remember that race that got stopped for mist? It wasn't even raining. It was just misty and foggy. That was a really weird one. Where was that? It was about 2-3 years ago.
Do you remember the NASCAR race where it's got stopped due to a tornado?
I do. That was a really weird one.
Because it all got brought back up because the tornado in North Dakota recently got upgraded to an EF5 tornado, which is the worst grade tornado you can have, and it's the first EF5 confirmed tornado in 13 years. So we had like the NASCAR weatherman and all into it. Let me see if I can get it.
My God, just thinking about it is scary.
Because they were talking about the last time, like times. Where is it? What EF5 tornado occurred on the same day as this race? And it was Pocono, and it was the Enderlin, North Dakota.
I remember
tornado,
Pocono.
of course. Yeah. And then Dover. Let me send you the image.
Dover was a really bizarre day.
I'll just send it in comms chat and it'll be completely out of context.
Everyone will wake up going,
There you go.
what?
That was Dover.
Pit road.
Front vibration, so this is, I think, a little earlier than they wanted. But nonetheless, should be close enough, I think, to make it all the way from here. But they start the cycle. They made a chassis adjustment, 4 tires and fuel.
Thanks, boys. Yeah, I've just seen that as well, and I forgot about it. I didn't know that image existed, but I forgot that image. When was that? 2019?
Hold on. Dover NASCAR. You're going to make me search it up now. Dover NASCAR
We've
Tornado.
gone in a rabbit hole. Battle for the lead. Amarola, Love and Zilic still together with 60 laps to go. This is on board. Way! That's a big snap again. That tyre blowing out. That's why Queen came down pit road.
It sounds fine there, but that was crazy.
Expert analysis there from Jamie. It went bang! And we'll show the Creed's back out on the circuit now. And let's see what he can end up doing in this interesting race. That 1:42 of 2:01, 59 laps to go. As the field continues to close in and hunt down this drama.
Screw that up, and we've seen it a lot at Las Vegas.
Well, speaking of pit road, I just got to think that Stockman's going to short pit this at least by 1 lap and hope he can leapfrog the 19. You definitely don't want to let the 19 pit before you, knowing the fall off in the tires. Pretty good fall off here. If you can pit 1 to 2 laps earlier, have a decent pit stop, not have any issues, and get in front, I think it's going to be hard for the 19 to get past the 2.
More cars coming down pit road. Have you got it, Jesse? Jesse Love's taking the lead of the race. He's on the inside line of Amarola, and Love leads. Go on.
I think. No, maybe.
I sound like Andy from MRN Radio.
Of course, you had that, not an EF5, but a smaller tornado. You could see on the outside of turn 1 during the Daytona Duels. At that time, they were called the Gatorade Duels back in 2006.
Pit roads. Algar's in.
Algar, he said that the right rear, he just completely lost it over the run. He looks for a little bit more longevity for the finish of this race, so they'll put 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel on an air pressure adjustment. As we see both the 19 and the 2 make their way down pit road. You see the 41 of Sam Mayer, no major complaints. Actually a solid day for him after what he thought were early issues. As we watch cars make their way down pit road again, we are expecting both the 19 and the 2 in their pit boxes. And you see the 2 of Jesse Love. He said he's a little snug, but was overall pretty happy with the balance. They reminded him, stay disciplined on that paint. You need to roll the center speed just a little bit better. Also in Eric Amarola, he was a 3/4 number loose, but then went way too tight that run. Dylan.
Quappel is in as well, was really free that entire run, had slid out of the top 10, but still a nice recovery for them after that pit stop issues. You see this here, maybe a little slow on the right side. It looked like trying to go around and make a chassis adjustment to try and tighten him up 4 tires and fuel.
Allgaier was the first driver inside the top 5 to make a pit stop. He came from 4th. Here's Zilic, who was 3rd. And how crazy was it watching these
did you see that?
onto pit road? Almirola actually got around Love, but then Love, through the cycle of stops, able to beat the 19 coming off of the pit lane. We'll see how it all cycles out here.
Yeah, Jesse Love, maybe a little bit conservative coming to pit road. It almost looked to me like...
Looked like there was a few people there, JT, changing over. We'll keep it on this battle screen at the moment with more drivers coming into pit lane soon, but that's going to put Brandon Jones in an advantage here, but that was weird from Jesse Love. He didn't get the traction, but he's got out ahead of Zilic.
Yep, as we had a long green flag stop for Sam Mayer. So, longer than usual, but green flag pit stops well underway, and the new leader at the moment, Brandon Jones.
So, still pushing hard. Oh, okay. Just completely lost Wi-Fi connection to the Insta stream there. It is back on, and that's why the 19 go around the outside. Jesse Love coming into the braking zone and just cut him off. Well, that explains that.
Better stop this merge back onto the racetrack. You see Jesse Love knows. His spotters told him, hey, the 88's coming off pit road. We got to get him clear.
watching bottom right and now full, what will be the battle for the race lead. Love, Eric Almirola, and Connor Zilic. Right now, they're scored from 7th on back, but the top 6 have to make a pit stop in the cycle.
I'm going to tell you, a lot happened in 2 minutes right there, and we still have the same running order that we did before we had the green flag pit stops. Great job by all those guys. Interesting to see. Eric's car got too loose on that last run. If they've made the right adjustments to the 19 for what he needs on the little bit of a longer run right here, still have 52 laps to go. Just haven't seen anybody be able to check out. Every time somebody gets the lead and you think they're going to be able to drive away, these 3 cars have been just kind of on top of one another all night long.
Still have 5 drivers that need to make a pit stop in the green flag cycle. When it's all done, Jesse Love will be the race leader.
As they head to Antwerp, lap 151 of 201. We now have going across the line. It's Henrik out of all people leading the way in the 11th car, a driver who had a problem earlier on in the race. Carl Sieg at the moment comes second, 1 of Williams' first time team in the race broadcast today, and Alfredo in 4th. Hello.
What have I missed as Love battles with the 19?
There we go, I can actually hear myself now that the track audio has leveled out.
Sorry. I had to run in to get my laptop, otherwise Imsa would have gone off. Phew.
Did Wi-Fi disappear?
No, I just needed my charger because it was on 10%, and it does kick off Wi-Fi at that point. Oh. Running hard and hardly working. 49 to go. I love this race. It's quite an energetic one to come into this, actually. You've got the beautiful setting sun of the Nevada desert on one side, darkness on the other. Look, there's dark. Down to turn 2 and 4, it's dark. Down to turn 1 and 2, it's light. That's the way the sun sets. Rises in the east, sets in the west. Is that it? I don't remember which way it is. Depending on which side of the hemisphere you're on, I suppose. Emmerich just dropped down to 5th position. Josh Williams into the pits, down to 14th. As we keep on going, keep on trucking. This broadcast almost as fast as it's reached the internet. Have we said that line yet tonight? I don't think we have. Got a feeling that Matthew Owens might be listening in. Hello, Matthew. We'll join him with the team tomorrow on USN. Carl Sieg is now coming into the pit lane as well. So he's changed over. So Love, Zilic, Almirola, 1, 2, 3 at the moment. And they're all together with 46 laps to go of the Focused Health 302. GT.
JB?
Yeah.
Matthew Owens forgets the acronym for USA. USN.
Yeah, it's USN. Ultimate Sports Network.
Do you need the context? Do I have to give you a context?
Is that because he's changed it from the Ultimate Sports Radio Network to the Ultimate Sports Network?
Do I actually have to give you the context for Top Gear clip?
Yeah, probably, because it's not. It's 2:30 in the morning.
Richard forgets the abbreviation for the USA.
Oh yeah, USB.
Yeah,
I remember now.
Wow. Oh, JB, get with it. I don't care if it's 2:30 in the morning, please. After pit stop cycle, it's Love, Sillage, Almirola, Allgaier, Creed, Ryan Sieg, Sanchez, Hill, Gray, Day, Jones, Burton, Mayer, Swallows, Quaffle, Eckes, Smith. That's from Bob Potras there. As Love now cycles to the lead. If you are wanting to keep an eye on the IMSA broadcast, I believe we are nearing the end of that. We are in the final hour, 40.5 minutes to go on that one.
Yep, and that is alongside us here on the JBMotorsports YouTube channel. And it's been a wonderful season of IMSA. This is their last race of the year. And we'll be back with the JB team covering all the action from the Rolex 24. As we now see again, Jesse Love defending hard against Kozich and even Eric Almirola. They're all running that low line, JT, coming out of turn 4. And now Zilic going over the line to try and get through. They know that we're into the closing stage of this race. 42 laps is around about 20 minutes. They've got to get on with it.
Yep, as we now have 3 wide, as through the middle, is that the 11 getting involved? Yeah. Yes, it is, of Henrik. And I also believe, looking at the time, the Bathurst 1000 has started, I do believe.
I would assume it has, yeah. That wonderful race on the mountain. One of 2 greats, of course, they have at Mount Panorama.
It started 45 minutes ago, yes.
Ah, lovely. Going well?
I believe so.
Now, let's remember, Lee Diffie is commentating from the commentary box at Las Vegas.
Yep.
So he's pulling an all-nighter.
Yeah, and I was watching, I think they call them the Legends Touring Masters, or the Touring Masters they have at Bathurst. I could not, I was trying to work out how this was possible.
Yeah.
A 1969 Ford Mustang, JB.
Yeah, already bizarre.
290 kilometers an hour.
1969.
1969 Ford Mustang, 180 miles per hour through the speed trap.
What was it powered by? Apollo 11? And the Saturn 5 rocket? Straight away.
Shuttle.
That is ridiculous. Go on.
There is your shuttle mention if you had it on your bingo card, or anything space related mention. We're good at that, aren't we?
Was it a Shelby? Yeah. If it was a Shelby, you know, I wouldn't be surprised at that. We are good at that. We will be playing bingo next week as well.
Well, we are in Las Vegas, so we've got to play some games.
I tried to play blackjack earlier on, but didn't work.
When
Jones and Campbell were side by side. No, I didn't. Actually, I'm quite good at blackjack. I have luck on my side. I'm very good at poker. Although Nina says I've not got a poker face. So.
Well, I would hope you don't have a poker face because your name isn't Lady Gaga.
Can't read mine, no, you can't read mine.
37 laps to go in Las Vegas, and Connor Zilic is making a move on Jesse Love for the lead.
Round the outside. No, nothing there. Round the outside, round the outside. Can't stop me singing.
Across the line, 36 laps to go. It's Jesse Love still in the lead.
I'm not here next week, so we'll be fine. Actually, thinking about it, JT, I should be able to run that broadcast. I'll do what I did at Road America.
Nice.
So it should be doable. 36 to go. Correction, 35 to go. As they come over the line. Love, Zilic, Almirola, Allgaier, Sanchez, Creed, the top 6, Sieg, Hill Grey Day. I was a fan of Jim Hall, and he's sort of Put Chaparral as well coming in. Oh, Clements is done for the day. He's out too. I wonder what stock we should get away with in NASCAR.
Well, about to get crazy worked well last week.
It did work well. Talladega's going to be fun next week. I really am annoyed that Formula 1 keep putting us alongside that.
I want to use something, but I know for a fact that Matthew is already going to use it, so we can't use it because it would be weird if we both had the same song.
What is it?
It is kind of obvious.
Viva Las Vegas. Is it Elvis?
Viva Las Vegas for Talladega, yes, definitely.
Oh, right, sorry, go on.
I will play the first 2 seconds. That is all you need.
I have no idea what on earth that was. Sweet Home Alabama.
Well done.
There we go. If you played the first,
how did you not get it?
Play it from the beginning. I would have got it with the bum bum da 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 da.
That was the bum dun dun.
It came in midway through. Oh, I don't know. Viva Las Vegas was what coming into it actually as well.
I also wanted to use Viva Las Vegas, but I know for a fact that Matthew was going to use it. So if I do get round to doing one for tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, JT. The 88 getting a little bit loose behind Jesse Love. So the battle for the lead closing up, and Zilich just getting a little bit unsettled there as the 17 battles side by side with the 54, who's going right round the outside in the triangle. But the 17 of Corey Day should hold on for 9th position with the inside line, and does so. Back to you, JT.
Okay, so there you go. If I was to do one for tomorrow and a little bit of spoilers,
yeah.
This is the one that I would use for tomorrow.
You check my nerves and you rattle my brain.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
So yeah, a little bit of a spoiler for tomorrow if I get round to doing it, but I need to edit the Scunthorpe stuff and then I'll get onto that.
Yeah, bigger show. Oh, hello. I'm gonna have to come to the Comspots cap. I've got side by side. Well, Jesse Love's coming in alongside the 8. There's the 88 going through as well in turn 3 and 4. And Zilich going to try a little bit of a move. Jesse's getting a little bit unstable. Coming out side by side. Over the line. Zilich takes the lead with 29 to go. Jesse Loves goes down to 2nd position. But we've got a caution flag in the air and the 26 has gone around. So that's the reason for the yellow flag. Out there on the monitor, Dean Thompson has spun it coming out of the backstretch, and we go to caution. Needed, I think you're right, JT, but that's put the cat amongst the pigeons with such short time remaining. Everyone can now stop, and it'll be a dash to the end.
Yeah, absolutely. 28 laps to go. Well, all is to play for. You could say that some teams may do a little bit of a gamble on their setups.
Well, you got to roll the dice sometimes in order to get lucky.
Another one which I wanted to, which I looked at using, but I thought it wouldn't really work, was actually Kenny Rogers, the gambler, but
yeah.
I didn't think it would work for what I wanted it to do.
Know when to hold them.
Yeah, that.
Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. And know when to run.
Thank you for that beautiful thing. I mean, another one which I was looking at using was this.
Yeah. A little less conversation, a little more action.
Yeah, that. Right, hold on. He gets Great Balls of Fire. He gets a little less conversation. He doesn't get Sweet Home Alabama?
No.
Explain yourself.
I didn't hear it correctly. I got it afterwards. So come on, give me the break. But I tell you one thing though, one that is absolutely fantastic, that I think really should be used more. The race. I don't know why that's not used more, especially with NASCAR.
JBE.
What?
Let me play you the rolling lap music for the Pickup Trucks Championship in the JBMotorsports League.
It's the race. Yeah, thought so. Silage Radio.
A little bit of that heart rate is...
No, it's just getting a bit frustrated out there, but he's the leader. Yeah, I thought so. It would be the race. Yeah.
We also have Michael Jackson.
Right.
But
I thought he was dead.
But his music's still around.
Thriller.
We have this one.
Is that Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
But Rock and Robin, he re-recorded, didn't he? Because Rock and Robin was sung by somebody else in the early 60s. Yeah. Rocks in the tree top all the day long. Humping and a bopping and a singing his song.
Wasn't it Bobby Day who first did it?
I think so. I'm just trying to rock my brain as well. Rock the cradle, rock the cradle.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I don't even have to
yeah.
go there.
I want...
Oh, hang on, JT. Down pit road, several cars in.
E8 coming down with Love, Almirola, Allgaier, and Sanchez. Kim
Kuhn.
And fresh tires will be an absolute premium here. Expect all teams to take 4. For Eric Almirola, he said, I'm just a little snug. I need a little bit more turn, especially for the short run. You see him top of your screen, middle of your screen, Jesse Love, just a little too free. Despite that freeness, crew chief Danny Stockman said, we will make no adjustments. Their crew has been lights out all day. And then finally, Connor Zilic at the bottom. They'll expect to tighten it up just a little bit. He said he was too loose, especially along the bottom in 3 and 4.
19 away, 2 away. Number 1 pit stall, Connor Zilic. 88 hold serve. Almirola able to get around the 2 of Jesse Love. They exchange positions. +1 for Sanchez. Allgaier goes 1 in the wrong direction. You want control. Zilic has got it. First part of the equation on the racetrack. Second on pit road. 88 doing it again. Connor Zilic out front for the restart in Vegas.
Another one,
which
I looked at using for tomorrow, but I didn't want to go for it because I don't know if Matthew was going to use it, which I still need to confirm which one he's using because I don't want to use the same as him. Was this one?
To down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, we're back amongst the trees and the evergreens. There stood a log cabin in of the wood. Where sat a little country boy named
Don't
Johnny
make me
Piquet.
pull the umbrella clip up, Joshua Birch.
He never ever learned to read and write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ring and a bell. Go, go!
I'm pulling the umbrella clip up. Hold on.
Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go, go! Johnny be good.
Okay. Has video.
What? I'm sorry, it's just so fun. What are you pulling up anyway? What umbrella clip? Oh no! No, 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 no! You can't do me dirty at 2:45 in the morning on a NASCAR Xfinity broadcast with 25 laps to go. You can't put that clip up. Best version is London Sessions. I agree with Chuck Murray. That was fantastic.
I will just do a screenshot of it then.
Put you on battle cam. I will put you on cameras. I'm even wearing the right shirt. No, I'm not. Oh, no. Hang on. Go on, put it on again.
Alright. Oh, hello.
There you go. Do you want to play the clip while we've got time?
Right, hold on. Let me try and link it.
You're back with us if you're watching around the world, and this is JB dancing badly. You got it?
Hold on.
This is how bad it goes. I might break the drum box. You've done me dirty there. I'll admit that. You really have. Oh my God. Ready for the green. Yeah, that was good. That's just after we hit 10k actually, wasn't it, on the Monday? Oh God. We need to get that on the JBMotorsports YouTube channel as a clip. Everyone's loving it in the chat. We are in the UK, yeah. Those who are on USON, you go over and listen and watch on JBMotorsports clip.
That is JB's Motorsports versions of Tom Holland's lip sync battle.
Ready for the green flag then! To get restarted. 23 laps to go. Zilic down low. Amarola up high behind Love and Sanchez. Into the Echo Park restart zone. Got around about 15 minutes left if these guys can behave themselves. But the NASCAR drivers at Las Vegas, what do you think? The green flag running once more. Great restart from Zilic. Amarola trying to come up high. Still 2x2 so far. A little bit of a bump coming in as well actually from the back of the 48. Sanchez goes to third. They go 3 wide. Up goes the 20 of Brandon Jones. He'll drop back side by side. Zilic and Amarola on the backstretch, JT. Good restart. And look at this from Amarola. Right round the outside at 3.
Very good restart. Here comes Eric Amarola around the outside, as you mentioned. In towards turn 3 we go. Now the middle of turn 3. In towards turn 4. Jesse Love gets down onto the low side and gets sparks everywhere. Here comes Connor Zilic up the inside, defended from Eric Amarola. Jesse Love tries to make it 3 wide, isn't able to. In towards turn 2.
Yeah, the TV picks, unfortunately, they're a bit delayed to our live tracker. That's because of the CW broadcasting it. So we try our best with the pictures that we have. And keep an action across it. But still, side by side and bad contact. Sanchez hits the side of Eric Amarola. Coming through the triangle section. They just about keep it together. But Sanchez is now got Jesse Love on the extreme down low. So they are just side by side at the moment. What a fantastic run that was. Take a replay. So down low, Amarola squeezes Sanchez. Sanchez hits the apron, almost comes back up into the side. Very close but beautiful run. So, Zilic leading by 0.3 of a second to Amarola, Sanchez, Love, Creed, Olga, but the 3 wide further back as well as Sanchez tries to get around Amarola on the outside of the exit at 2. No ball there at the moment, which is really good stuff so far as they try and sweep in down low. I think, JT, good stuff so far from everybody.
Yep, and Jesse Love still trying to get the extreme inside line, still sparking his front left of his front splitter. Sparks flying everywhere. Nick Sanchez currently in third. Trying to get up the inside is Justin Allgaier on Sheldon Creed around the outside, trying to gain that position. Is Zilic your leader, Allgaier plus 44, Love plus 24, Mayer plus 8, Jones minus 8, Creed minus 14, Quaffle minus 17, and Sammy Smith is minus 20. That's your playoff standings as it stands with 19 laps to go in the Focused Health 302.
So current playoffs as it stands, Zilic would advance, obviously with winning the race. Argyle would be plus 44, Love plus 24, Mayer plus 8, Jones would be minus 8, Creed minus 14, Capville minus 17, and Smith minus 20. I apologise if JT read that out when I was reading the results. As we see Jesse Love coming down low, trying to get back up ahead into second. Just a little bit of a side kiss for the position. And Jesse Love will move up into third position ahead of Carson now as well as they come into it. This is absolutely fabulous running because they know JT, fresh tyres, lot of final fuel, they're just going for it towards the end.
Yeah, absolutely side by side. It's Sanchez and Love. Up the inside is Love trying to get the position off of Sanchez. Battle for third as the number 2 Whelan car tries to get up the inside, slides up, very nearly collects that 48 car, doesn't, as they're side by side across the line. Sanchez lost that, Sanchez had that lap by around 9 thousandths of a second. Sanchez got loose, that dropped him back from second to third, and now he's involved in the battle for third and fourth instead of being involved in the battle for second and third because of that.
Hopefully these are live TV pictures. We've lost our on-screen graphics at the moment, so that is unfortunate, but we've got our timing screens alongside us. 15 to go, coming up on 14. We're watching now as Justin Allgaier moves up into fourth place ahead of Jesse Love, and he's challenging Nick Sanchez for that position on the field. What a remarkable race this is. It is just ecstatic stuff at the end. They know how to give you good racing here in Las Vegas, and they certainly know how to do it in the Xfinity Series as well. Over the line, 14 laps to go. Charging down once more. Sanchez running up high, coming out of turn 2. Allgaier closing back. He's not going to hold anything in. He knows where his bread is buttered. Attack, attack, attack. Push, push, push. Do not stop, do not falter, do not pass go and collect $200. You've got to keep it on the traction zone. And they're just ticking them off, JT, lap by lap.
Yep, now 13 laps to go. Unlucky for some as we head now down through turn 2. Still Connor Zillage, followed by Eric Almirola, followed by Nick Sanchez. Then Allgaier and Love, your top 5. Then Corey Day still in the 6th place. But here comes Allgaier straight up the inside of Nick Sanchez. Nick Sanchez gets a little bit loose on the wide line on turn 3. That drops him back a little bit, and Allgaier gets 3rd place.
So Allgaier moves back ahead. Let's watch out for Jesse Love to see if he can get in something. But right now at the front, Zilic and Almirola battling. And don't forget, whoever wins this race, if you're inside that playoff, so if Zilic, Almirola, well, Zilic, Almirola can't. I mean, if Zilic and Allgaier win this race, they get through to the final automatically. So Zilic really wants to win. He doesn't want to have to go through on points only. He's been dominant so far here tonight, but Almirola has swept the stages. Can we see anything different? These two at the top of the game in the Xfinity Series are so far competing together.
Heading now down the back straightaway in towards turn 3 we go. Now in towards turn 4 as Eric Almirola pulls to the outside line. Connor Zillage comes up to defend. They're still single file as they come across the line. 10 laps to go for Connor Zillage in the 88 WeatherTech Chevrolet.
And that is the 17 of Corey Day getting ahead of the 2 of Jesse Love. So that is already a slip through. And here we go again. Almirola's right at the back and it's just disturbing Zilic. The aero change is unbelievable. If you're following or in front, the rear of the car will start to step out. 9 to go, and Zilic is holding on by 0.2 of a second to Almirola. Into turn 1 and 2, looking strong. Oh, and Zilic has gone high. He's gone loose. Almirola's coming back down alongside him out of turn 2. on the backstretch, and Amarola takes the lead. He hits Zilic. Zilic gets sideways. He just about holds it back into turn 3. Unbelievable drama happening on the back straightaway. And Eric Amarola is leading again with 8 to go, but an angry Corey Zilic is right behind him, ready to push harder, and he goes down low into turn 1 and 2, desperately trying to claw that lead back, almost slamming into the wall. Fabulous run, fabulous. Here it is again, JT.
Here's the replay. So Zilic gets loose, Almirola has to check up. Almirola goes into the side of Zilic. Zilic didn't like that and tries to get back at him. Almirola still in the lead though. 7 laps to go. This is going to be a crazy finish.
Zilic coming in down low to try and sweep back in. Amarola with a 0.2 of a second advantage as things currently stand. So it's not over yet. As they swing out of the backstretch, it will be 6 laps to go. Amarola by half a second over the line, and Zilic starting to fall back into the clutches of Justin Allgaier. Championship rival, of course, coming into it. All still on the line. This is absolutely amazing stuff in the Xfinity Series. Shall is correct. Shari, I should say, is correct. Late race yellow as possible. There we see the 17. That's cool. We're getting ahead of Sanchez. So Day's up into 4th place, JT. This is a remarkable thing for the 17. He could challenge the leaders at the front, actually, if he gets one number of lap times. So Day will finish 4th if he can hold it.
Yeah, very strong day for that 17 HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. Of course, Kyle Larson drives it in the Cup Series version. But here in the Xfinity, Corey Day had a very, very strong day in that car, and that team will be very happy indeed.
There we go again at the front. Eric Amarola. He's got just 3 more laps after this to hold off Connor Zilic, the man who swept stage 1, swept stage 2. Can he sweep stage 3 as well? We are about to find out. The lap counter is ticking down and down. Cherie's put a Day is having a good day on my days. 2, 3 to go. Zilic closing back in. Amarola looking a bit worried, goes up high. Zilic is going for the do or die, and he's backed out a bit, but Amarola's twitching. He's going higher up the track, coming out of turn 2. You've got a feeling that this is going to be an accident if these two they're not going to give up, are they? They're going to go hammer and tong together. Why bother waiting? Just go for it, see what happens. They are still throwing it together so hard. Nothing is stopping. 2 to go. It will be the final lap next time by. Amarola holding strong. Zilic is closing in. White flag will be made ready. 201 laps will be complete. Amarola holding strong. What a remarkable race. White flag sponsored by Credit One Bank goes up in the air. This is the last lap of the race at Vegas. I think it's going to be Amarola, JT. He's got this one in the bag.
Yep, white flag is out in towards turn 1 and turn 2. On towards the backstretch we go one final time. Connor Zilic has dropped back.
Yeah, Zilic has dropped back. He won't automatically advance, but he'll be at the front of the order. He'll be a non-playoff driver who will take victory, but a very deserving one. Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3. The roll of the dice and a sweep across the board. Eric Amarola wins the Focused Health 302 at Las Vegas with a dominant performance. Luck on his side tonight. Zilic in 2nd, Allgaier 3rd, Day 4th, Sanchez 5th, Love 6th, Sieg 7th, Gray 8th, Mayer 9th, and Hill in 10th. But the 8 runners for the championship. Zilic second, Olgaya third, Jesse Love in 6th, Sam Mayer 9th, Sheldon Krieg 11th, Brandon Jones is 13th, Carson Campbell 15th, and Sammy Smith is 20th on the board. What a race, JT.
What a race we just had under the lights here at Las Vegas. Our camera comes to the start line now and will head round on his lap of honour. And what a day, what a dominant performance we had. He'll spin it round as he does, our camera. 201 laps, and well, we are done at 3 AM. Not that bad.
2 hours, 13-minute race. Not bad at all. Let's send it downstairs and join the CW.
Great leader. Eric, a part of the Owners' Championship, this 19 team is. So that gets them to the championship 4 to run for a title on the owner's side.
Gotta think that Eric's just having time of his life with no pressure in the Xfinity Series. Every single time he's in this 19 car, he's a threat to win. Won a lot of races in this, and just seems like he's enjoying it.
And about the last 2 years, non-playoff drivers have won 5 of the 11 playoff races. 4 of those going to Eric Almirola. 7 times a non-playoff driver has won the opening race in the round of 8 with the number 19 car getting to victory lane tonight. And here come the kids.
Alex and Abby out there and say hi to Dad. That's a good smell, that burnt rubber, those donuts.
Well, Eric's 41 years old, and he does this part-time. I don't want to say this is his golf game.
Kind of.
But I got to say, like, he comes back and just offers so much to the organization. Winning is the icing on the cake.
That's what it's all about right there.
100%.
What about that, Dad?
I love that. Never a doubt. Eric might disagree with that comment.
That's right.
He's glad it's over now.
The 50th driver to have 10 or more wins.
Whole family is here. Alex and Abby, wife Janice is here as well. Man, what a race. Almirola's so good here in the spring as well, and finally able to get it done here in the fall race here in Las Vegas. And get the helmet off. Man, they made you earn that one. How did you go about those last few laps and just placing your car where it needed to be to not only get by the 88, but then hold him off too?
Oh, man. First, thank you, God. This is such an unbelievable opportunity to do this with the Signatory and Young Life. They have watch parties all over the globe with these Young Life kids, and it's so much fun to be a part of this. Thank you, Coach. Such an awesome honor to go race for an Owners Championship with J.D. Gibbs' name on the car and the whole Gibbs family. I'm having so much fun. This is the time of my life, man. So our car was good. Our car was really good, but the longer I ran, the tighter I got. And I was just struggling on that long run in the beginning of stage 3. And finally that restart there, I just took off incredibly tight. And I couldn't get going. The 48 kind of slowed my momentum down. And finally I got clear of him and was able to go chase the 88 down. He looked pretty loose, and I was able to capitalize on that.
Well done. Congratulations. Eric Almirola in the 19, back in victory lane.
Having a word with his teammate Justin Allgaier about, looks like, how they were both handling the end of the race. But, man, we'll have to settle for second here. I know you were frustrated with yourself and with the car there at the end, but you told your team after the checkers, you apologized. You said, I was so close, I should have been more aggressive. If given the last laps of that race back, how would you have done things differently?
Yeah, I mean, the frustration just comes from how much it, this stuff means a lot to me. And a chance to lock into Phoenix, you got to take it. So, yeah, I mean, I gave it my all. I drove as hard as I could, but, yeah, I guess it's all we had today. So, yeah, I mean, I just got to do a better job. I just could not wrap the line. I sucked here in the spring for the same reason. And, we were just really loose and struggled to move around and just didn't have what it took. So, we'll go back to the drawing board. Our WeatherTech Chevrolet was as fast as Xfinity Mobile all day long, and we put ourselves in the right spots. But unfortunately, I just didn't come away with it.
You leave plus 82. I know both Talladega and Martinsville are kind of considered wild cards. Is there comfort, though, in plus 82?
Yeah, plus 82 is not bad. It could be a lot worse, but having another win sticker on this thing definitely would have been better.
He's all about the W's, is CZ. Connor Zilic comes up short tonight, frustrated, but no doubt the points advantage will be what he's thinking about as he gets his arms around things and we head to Talladega. Win it over Connor Zilic. And how special is this? Dad wins, but before you hug your dad, you get to hug the coach. Burn it down. Win number 3, Double A. Eric Almirola gets it done in Las Vegas.
It's pretty frustrating. So I was proud that we showed some pretty good restraint right there and did a good job. So I just wanted to make sure I told it.
Well, as we continue the post-race, fun fact for you, Connor Zilic now has 18 top 5 finishes in a row, a second, a first, a fifth, a first, a first, a first, a first, a fourth, then 3 firsts in a row, a second, a fourth, a first, a fifth, a second, and a second. Hello.
Right, I don't know what happened with that mic, but I'll stick to this one then. I was wondering why you were going me saying that you couldn't hear me. I thought, oh, you've got no problem on, but okay, there we go. Okay, so, I wasn't. Oh, well, thank you, JT, for keeping me on that, because I didn't have a microphone. What a fantastic run. We can now afford to sign off ahead of it. JT, your thoughts on the Xfinity race?
A good race, and well, we haven't mentioned NASCAR chasm in this broadcast yet. It's about to change. Connor Zilic finishes second behind his own age, the 19 car.
Wow.
But yeah, good race under the lights here at Las Vegas, and well, can't wait to do it all tomorrow in longer form for the NASCAR Cup Series.
Thank you, JT. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight on JB Motorsports and USRN. It's been another thrilling action race here. Focus Health 302. We will be back with the Cup Series tomorrow night here on JB Motorsports and on USRN. The boys will be back in town for all the action. Take care, everyone. Good night to you all. And go and catch the last 2 minutes, yes, the last 2 of the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship season. We'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.